All right, guys, welcome back to the Unfiltered Podcast. Shout out to all the people in the chat already waiting. We see you guys. It's gonna be a great show today, man. Let's get it.
Oh no.
I would have touched you with a fucking stick.
Yo, baby! How y'all doing on this beautiful Thursday night? Tonight we're joined with 5 beautiful, lovely ladies and a special guest. We got Dr. Kish in the building. Guys, before we get in the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Guys, make sure you tap into the locals. In the locals, you can see all the juicy drama from the yacht parties, from the podcast, and from the strip club. I'm talking about fights, cups being thrown. That's all in the locals. So make sure you become a member, guys. Also, guys, you can become a member on our YouTube channel. To do that, you need to go to our channel on the desktop. Click join. There's 6 tiers. The top tier give you the best perks possible. That means top percentage off of merch, Instagram chats for Instagram for members only. Also, you that personal number to do business, guys.
Yeah. Special shout out to the Discord gang, man. Usually my boy Steve's here to say that. But guys, make sure you guys join the Discord. We had people joining yesterday after yesterday's show. We appreciate you guys. Also, special shout out to the chat. Dina said before she leaves here tonight, she's gonna become a member. So she said she's tired of us talking shit about her.
Yeah, I'm sick of that shit.
Okay.
And for those wondering, she was the one that was late.
Yeah, she was the one that was late, guys. And I love the chat. They're like, "Who's late?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are. The chat already doesn't
It
like
was
you.
me. Me.
Guys, make sure that you donate through Streamlabs. The link should be pinned on the chat. Guys, everything that you donate goes right back into the studio. We have some new upgrades coming, and if you donate through YouTube, it's not a bad thing. It's just they really are pimping the shit out of us. They take 30% of everything you donate, opposed to OnlyFans. They only take 20% of everything we make.
It's sad. It's sad.
I'm just kidding, guys. We're not on OnlyFans. Subscribe, like the video, share the video. It helps us a lot with the algorithm. Shout out to my boy right here. We got a special guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Thanks for having me back, guys. I'm Dr. Kish. I'm 35 years old. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician.
Yep. And he does OnlyFans on the side. Okay. I'm just kidding, guys. Shout out to Dr. Kish, man. Dr. Kish was one of our first supporters when we started this show. I would never forget that, bro. Anybody that's been with us from the start, I still remember like all the people, all the first subscribers. You guys will forever be in our hearts, man. We love you guys so much. Let's let the ladies introduce themselves real quick. Starting off with you. Go
Can I
ahead.
get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
So my name's Yaskara. I'm 27 and I'm from Miami. I'm a makeup artist / I'm still in the military. I got off active
What branch?
Navy.
Oh,
Okay.
same. Rate? What's your rate?
An E5 on Y2.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Her level.
Okay.
What
Wait.
branch are you in?
No, I was in the Navy.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are
He's
speaking.
like me too. I'm like
Yeah, you guys are speaking Chinese. How old are you?
27.
27. Okay. Oh, you're getting up there. And
Oh.
what do you do for a living? I'm sorry.
So I'm a makeup artist.
Makeup order. Okay, makeup artist. Shout out to you. Okay, what about you? Go ahead.
My name Pokey. Y'all know I'm a professional hoe, but not too much on the hoe. Yeah. What was the other question?
How old are
How old are you?
And I'm 22. Fresh.
Bro, I love that shit, bro. I love it, bro. Professional hoe. I'm gonna be honest. Do you introduce yourself like that, like out there?
Sometimes, and people love it. They love it.
I bet they do.
Shout out to you. We appreciate your honesty. Okay, because a lot of girls are professional hoes that come on here, but they won't say it.
I'm gonna say it.
So I appreciate
I'm gonna
you.
need y'all to
Yeah,
know.
she's
'Cause
getting
when y'all
that free
see me-
marketing.
Hey, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
You're from Miami?
No, I'm from Broward.
But she travels. Okay.
Obviously.
All right. What about you? Go ahead.
Yo, wow. So you're a professional hoe, I'm a professional scammer.
Okay.
I sell Medicare. I'm an insurance broker, and I'm a stand-up comedian.
Big purr.
That's
Okay.
what I
And
do.
what's your age?
I'm 37.
No,
Ooh,
she tried to leave it out that
38.
time.
goodbye.
Forgot.
38. Okay. Shout out to
38.
you.
Baby, you look good.
All right. She
Right.
look good.
She
She
look
do-
good.
I feel that shit though.
Do you think men?
Like, straight up unfiltered.
Okay. All right. Shout out to you. I was gonna ask you a question, but I don't want to be rude.
Go say it,
Go
say
ahead,
it, say it.
Do you think men also feel that way about her?
What, that she look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Look at her.
Okay.
Y'all don't think so?
Why you looking away?
Exactly. Like, y'all don't think so?
I'll let the chance. She know she's
We've
this
had
is
this conversation.
this is only her 50th time here, so she
Yeah.
knows how we feel about her.
one for every birthday.
Yeah, one for every birthday. Okay, shout out to you. Can you introduce yourself, please? Go ahead.
I'm Abby. I'm 21. Right now, I'm in the process of getting my bachelor's in fashion design.
Wait, can you put your hands back up?
Grabbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is
Yo,
it called?
you've ever seen the Alien movie?
Grabbers.
You've ever seen the Alien movie?
Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
She was signing up the form, and I was like, dude, how do you function with these?
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn.
that's a
Your
weapon.
nails are longer than your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you sew and everything. Like, how do you do that? With
I just, I figure it out. I'm so used to it. Honestly.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Your hands just don't look like
It
they
doesn't
go
look
with your
proportionate.
body.
It's not proportionate.
Can we get a zoom in? Wait. Go to the floating camera. Zoom in on her nails.
Yo,
just her
I'm gonna-
hand, like cut out her head
Yo,
and just put her hand.
Just with her hands, bro.
Just her hand.
Bro. Oh my god, bro. That's crazy.
That should be a new game. Like guess the girl by her
Bro,
nails.
That's crazy.
That's good.
That's a good game.
That is crazy.
you.
Okay,
That's a
shout
good
out to
game.
you, Abby. You're super cool. Introduce yourself, please. Go ahead.
What up, chat? I'm Jules. I'm 23, and I work with Unfiltered.
Okay, welcome to the show, Jules. First time here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome. All right, cool. So, guys, we like to start off the show. And shout out to you, Dr. Kish. So we like to start off the show with some simpy messages. Okay, just to kind of like get the flow started. We're gonna read some simp messages. We're not gonna disclose any information on these simps. Okay. We want to protect the simps. And we'll start off.
That's right.
We'll start
protect
out.
them.
We'll start off with this one. So the guy says, "Let me be obsessed with you in peace." The fuck, lol. And you replied, "You know who you are, by the way."
Why do you
you-
have to do mine first? Like that's fucked up.
And you replied, "LOL." You saw, and you did the.
Yeah. I'm a little.
I did. Good girl. Ooh, he's establishing his
His dominance.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
He said,
quick.
good girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Dino was like,
Uh,
ooh.
upset.
I did. I liked
Okay.
that. I liked that. I was like,
Obsessed sounds
ooh,
nice.
Okay.
You said, you like that kind of
But-
energy? Question mark.
He
Right?
asked. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
All women like attention to some degree. Ooh, I like the honesty. Yeah, from guys like they like. Ooh, this guy's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
No,
guy's
he's
really
not
smart.
dumb.
Okay.
You're not missing.
Most
not dumb.
respectable women, yeah. I'll never like that when it comes to you. You make it pretty easy. Let me suck that pussy.
That's not what it says, you liar.
Okay.
You
I was
liar.
about to
Okay.
say that. Just switched up
Lying
quick.
ass.
I was expecting.
Wait, hold
like,
on. Is that
a
all of it?
simpier, yeah.
That's the simpiest
That's
shit
not-
that I have. It's not even
Dina, that's
simpy.
not
So you've
That's
never-
what I'm saying. I don't have.
You
a
literally
simple
was like,
messages.
oh, this one.
Yeah.
Like, that was a regular
I
conversation.
don't. I know. That's all I have.
And he wasn't
That's the
missing.
simpiest. Well, I mean, after that, he kind of did. He was like, "Let me be your groupie." Like, that's
Oh,
how I was
okay.
like, "Ah, chill out."
Okay.
Yeah.
But
See, that's a simpy message.
but yeah. But no, I don't get like simpy messages. I swear to God, I don't.
I don't believe that.
I
Yeah,
really
I really
I
doubt that.
don't
man. Like,
believe-
if I went through your
I
Instagram, I bet I'll
don't.
find one.
I don't.
You,
I
prob-
really don't.
You probably didn't go to the request.
you probably don't read the ones on the request, do you?
I don't.
Yeah.
There you
see,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
probably it.
Okay.
Right.
Because I would be willing to bet just with the twins alone that you get a whole bunch of that.
With the twins alone, no,
yeah.
I really don't. Though I swear to God, I think guys assume that I already get them,
yeah.
so they don't send them.
Okay. Okay.
Is that
Like
what it
you
is?
understand what I mean?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
That's fair.
After the show, I want to.
All right.
Okay,
Shout
we'll
out to
go
the
through
chat,
it,
man.
we'll
We
go.
love you guys. Make sure you guys super chat any questions or any topics you want us to cover. I'm gonna go to the next one, and this one is I'm not gonna read any names. God damn, there's so many. Because you mean the world to me. This guy called you a shit ton of times.
It's more than that.
He
I
said,
just say scream.
Yeah, he said I'll kill for you.
Was she replying?
I think this is just more so like the amount of calls. Oh, okay. So he sent like pictures of like
He just said, go over. You gonna see.
Yeah, so he
Okay,
sent
I
like
got
some
it.
some
It's more. You gonna see.
guys that do that are really fucking weird.
What do you
guys that
Dick
leave.
pics?
sent
He
me
said
his-
you dick
No,
pics?
he sent me his credit score, the
Yeah.
cars.
Oh, his credit. Why? See, why I don't get messages like
Yeah.
that? What the? What?
So
is-
he
I need lessons.
You gotta introduce
I need
yourself
to-
as a
I do a
professional.
professional hoe.
Yeah.
Apparently,
yeah, but okay,
that's
so
how you get that shit. That's crazy.
so do guys usually come at you with money like that?
Sometimes, like I done been like online. Like that's why I was
Speaking to
surprised
the
when
mic,
you.
please.
That's why I was surprised when you said that because it wasn't a lot. But the guy literally paid me $100 for my phone number. I told him my phone was off. This was like on one of them dating apps.
Okay.
Like
Uh-huh.
they say they be scammers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He asked me for my phone number. I told him my phone was off, and he sent me $100. He said, "Pay the bill." And I ain't never texted him, but I took the $100. He
Huh.
cashed at me. Yes, he
Interesting.
did.
Yo, do
Interesting.
you feel bad scamming guys like that?
It's not
No.
scamming
No,
if
no,
you're
no,
being.
that's a scam.
It's not.
That was
That's not a
scam.
That's a
scam.
scam.
It's
That's
Why is that a
borrowing.
scam? She
No.
said her phone was off. He's
Wait,
like,
what
pay
do you
for this
mean
shit.
Was your
borrowing?
phone off? Really?
She just said
Scam.
borrowing. Like you
It's a
gave him the
small
money
business
back.
loan.
No, I give it to somebody else.
Small business loan.
You gave it
She
to
gave it to
somebody
somebody
else.
else?
Hold up.
Hold
Like,
up.
one thing about me, like I'm a generous hoe.
She's
Like,
a Robin
I like
hoe.
to- no,
She
I'm a
gives from the
generous-
rich and gives
I'm a
it to the
generous
poor.
hoe. I like to like
Okay.
if I know females who got kids.
You want to
I
know
got god kids too. Like I like to
I
give
like
out.
it.
I like to
you want to
give.
know why I tell men not to simp for women?
Why?
Because a lot of times when these guys are simping for women, they're giving these women money. And these women will turn around and use the money on a guy they really like.
But let me tell you something.
No, but she
See,
said she
it's-
gave it
yes,
to
Hold on,
her
hold on,
son.
hold on.
Shout out to the super chatters, man. We got a chat
Came
already.
to you and asked to take turns smashing you. What would they have to offer in order to convince you to say yes? Remember, your body count will go up by 2.
Okay.
Shout out David
so shout out
Jones.
to David.
Drake and the baby.
Curtis, go ahead, read that out
That's
again.
crazy.
Yeah, ladies, if Drake and the baby came to you and asked to take turns smashing you, what would they have to offer in order to convince you to say yes? Remember, your body count will go up by 2.
Okay, real quick. What would they have to offer?
What would they have? Nothing.
And
I don't,
anything at all? You're not doing it?
No, I'm not
Okay,
doing
what
I
about
wouldn't
you?
do it. I
You-
would not.
you-
I'm a
you-
professional hoe, but I swear I probably take the baby by himself, but I wouldn't take him and Drake. I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay,
that.
so how much
Real
was that
shit.
for the baby then?
The baby, he rich, so he gonna have to come at the least 50,000. He got money, so
The
he gonna have to
least?
come with it.
The lead, but you
Yeah.
a professional hoe. What are you talking about?
Listen.
That's a multi-millionaire.
It
You
don't
better
matter.
charge him
But
more
at
than
the
that
same
shit.
time, he's not really getting that
The other
much time. See, that's the
The
thing.
fuck?
Like that's
Don't
where
be a
people got
cheap hoe.
confused. It's not
Yeah.
about being a cheap hoe. It's about just being smart with what you do because that could just fuck up. It's just like going to somebody. I'm gonna just give you an example. It's like someone going to somebody who do hair, right? They're usually doing hair for about $100. They get somebody rich, so they feel like just because they got money, they could charge them extra. Like,
I
oh, I'm
get
gonna
it. I
charge
get
you
what you're
500.
saying.
It's not about
Like
that.
just because you're a
Especially
millionaire,
if I know
why
I'm
am I
not
gonna?
gonna give him that much time.
I
for
get it.
whatever
Why
the
am I
fuck
gonna
he's
sell
giving
you a Maybach if
I'm
I
not
could
gonna-
sell you a
yeah, I'm not
Honda
gonna
and you
beat
could come
That's
back
why,
and you're
that's
gonna
what makes
buy
me
3
professional
Hondas?
because I'm
I
not
get
gonna
it.
beat you. I want you to come back. I
get it.
want you to come
She's
back.
smart.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. Shout out to
She
you.
was
He's
passionate
probably
about
not
that
gonna
shit
come
too.
back.
She's
Yeah,
smart.
no,
She was like, I'm
Not one of those.
do,
I'm
do
going
me a
hard.
favor. Switch this to the other side
Okay.
so that cord's not messing with you. Okay. What about you? What does the Drake and the baby have to do for you?
I would. They wouldn't do it for me.
Yeah, because you're too old.
No, I mean,
No.
first of all, all right. First and foremost,
You fine, you fine, baby.
What do you mean they wouldn't do it for you?
I
Yo,
I
Curtis.
can't.
Yeah,
You unfiltered, and I could say something really like,
Yeah, be unfiltered.
my pussy wouldn't get wet, so why would I do it?
Right.
That's cap.
No, it's not cap.
What?
That's cap. Drake and the
Not
baby
cap.
walk in here. Your pussy's getting
I'm
wet.
not attracted to either one of
Shit,
those
the
men. I
baby
have
could
to.
get it.
I have
Drake and the
to.
baby walk
The
in here.
baby
His
could
pussy's
get
getting
I gotta
wet.
have like a mental like.
Would any celeb get it
Nah.
wet for you?
No, I mean they gotta if like there's the thing. You know what I mean? Like when you talk to someone and you have like chemistry with that person,
Yeah.
then that's a different
Okay,
story. But
I'm-
I'm just off face value on a piece of paper. Like
I'm
type of
letting
shit?
all
No.
the ladies
I can't.
answer this for a reason,
be able
and then
to.
I have a point that I'm gonna make. Shout out to the chat. Chat, let me know if you think the ladies would fuck Drake and the baby. She's laughing, so I know the chat's already going in. If first of all, go ahead. What would they have to offer you?
Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't do it either. I just have nothing to gain
Jules,
from
turn that down.
that. And for the sake of diseases, like, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So you're not gonna do the baby or Drake?
No.
Okay, at all.
Nope.
Okay. What about you? Drake and the baby.
Jules.
What
Come
what you
on,
doing?
man. First of all, how are you guys hitting me up? Like, nah. What the fuck?
Okay, so you're not so you're not doing it at all, right?
No.
Okay. What about you? Drake and the baby walking here. What they got to do?
Come on, Dr. Kish.
would probably
Fuck
say
you,
Drake, and
boy.
I'd say hi, and then I'd walk away, and I'd be like, I don't even know who the baby is.
Okay. The baby. Unfortunately, I know who he is. Okay. Here's the thing. Realistically speaking, those guys wouldn't have to offer you guys anything. Let's be honest, ladies. If Drake and a baby walk in here, they don't have to offer you
Negative.
anything.
Nah, you crazy.
Nah.
They
You
have
crazy.
status. They have
That
status.
don't mean shit.
I'm not saying
That
I
do
will never
not
do it for
mean-
another artist, but
Speak
them
into the
two,
mic, please, ladies.
I won't. I wouldn't
Oh,
do it for.
Speak
them.
into the mic, please.
I wouldn't do it for them specifically, but
So you saying a different
Oh,
artist?
so there
that
is
you fuck with
somebody
would
that you
flex
would.
it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
bro.
Who's the artist that you would do it for?
Go ahead.
Meech.
Meech?
Can I be
Filter.
Summer Walker?
Is that the fat guy? Meech?
No.
No, that's the guy from BMF.
Big
From-
Meech Lil
BMF.
Meech.
He was
Don't-
dating
don't
Summer
play with
Walker.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't
He's
know.
an
who
Y'all
that
don't
is.
know.
Okay,
Y'all don't
okay.
know Lil Meech.
Okay, ladies, let's be real. Okay, I know we're on the show, but let's keep it honest.
I'm being
Okay,
honest.
Drake walks in here.
Not Drake.
The fact that Drake is Drake.
No.
The fact that listen, the fact that Drake is Drake and he has that status means that you being next to him automatically elevates you. You're gonna do it.
I'm not.
He doesn't have to offer you anything.
I don't have to do it with him.
Drake
Take a
literally-
picture with him
Drake-
and post it and
Drake
be like, I
literally-
was with Drake, and motherfuckers think I
Drake,
fucked him.
Drake,
I ain't gotta fuck him to do that.
you're fucking for free.
Who?
You're fucking for free.
Not no more.
Let's be honest.
Not no more. The fuck? Not no
You're
Since
more.
fine.
when? Since
You're-
like last week? Because you
No.
said last week that you was. I seen the show.
You see, no, what you see on the show
I
was
seen that.
that I
episode.
said
You
that if a
said-
nigga want to fuck with me, they would have to contribute to doing something. I don't sell
That's not what
myself
you
like a hoe.
said. That's
but
not what you said.
I take tips.
That's not what I remember.
And them tips is more than $100. Yes, that's
Not
what
what
I
I
said.
remember.
I said I take tips.
I don't remember
But them
that.
Okay, well, hold
Go
on,
back and watch
That
the show,
doesn't,
baby, and you'll see.
that
I'll
doesn't
go
make
back
any
and watch
sense.
it,
It
but
don't make
it
sense,
doesn't-
Okay,
but
hold on,
it ain't-
hold
you
on.
ain't got to understand it for it to be something.
Okay, but what you're saying is you don't sell
I don't-
yourself
I
like a
don't-
hoe.
I don't sell myself
But
like a hoe.
okay, so hypothetically
like a
speaking,
hoe.
let's say me and you met, right? And
Yeah.
you're a professional hoe.
Right.
I fuck you, but you don't expect me to pay for sex, but you do expect a tip, correct?
Right.
What if I think the sex was worth $10?
You see, the thing is, I come off different. Like people gonna think just because I say like I don't sell myself, or they gonna automatically assume like, oh, it's free, or a nigga's gonna fuck me, and then even no, it's not about that. It's what you do for me first, and then if I
Okay.
feel that, then I'm gonna give you whatever I
So-
feel like that would. That's how I work. Like I don't just like, oh, because I hear you got money or you got a certain status, I'm gonna just throw myself at you. It don't work like that. Like at the end of the day, I'm a woman. I may not have had a worth before, but me knowing how shit go now, like I told you, I just become a professional hoe this year. Y'all remember I told y'all that shit. So me
She's still
knowing
learning, you guys.
exactly. So me knowing
got
how
you. I
shit
got
go
you.
down,
Don't worry, I got you.
it's like I can move a certain type of way. Like I can carry myself different, even though it's not. I'm still a hoe, but it's not necessarily like a hoe. Like I know
She's a hoe in training.
Hoes move like they
Okay.
throw themselves at
Okay.
man. I'm not the type to throw myself at man because, like I told you, I get attention where I go. So a man is gonna approach me regardless, even if he don't approach me. I still know that he wants me. So it's a certain thing that I can do or whatever the case to get their attention.
Okay, there's one problem with what you said though. Here's
ahead.
a problem with what you're saying.
I'm sorry.
You're saying that you know your worth now.
Now I do.
Okay,
So-
but you're devaluing yourself.
Yes.
The more you hoe around, you're actually devaluing yourself.
I told you I've been a hoe. So it's like when I first started off, I didn't know my value. I didn't know my worth.
So you didn't know your value.
I
as
like
a
it.
hoe.
I like
basically,
it.
yeah,
So
basically.
she
because
was
it's like, I
hoeing for free, and now she's hoeing to get her phone paid. All right,
Thank you.
leave my dog alone.
Exactly.
All
So
right?
basically, it's just like
Keep
even
learning.
with relationships. I feel like I was hoeing in my relationships. Like I'll be with guys. I would like.
You were
I'm-
cheating.
I wasn't cheating. I'm sexually like I'm a freak. So I like to have sex.
You're
And
new.
when I'm with a guy, it's like
So
it's
how
like
you
it don't
was in
make
a
no sense.
relationship and fucking and you wasn't cheating? I'm confused.
That's the
Right.
thing. The guy, like my last guy, I'm gonna give y'all an example, but this is facts. My last boyfriend, with him, he literally told me that like he got tired of it. He told me to go have sex with other people, just don't get pregnant.
Oh,
He
Oh,
literally
hell.
told me that.
No.
Yes,
Because you
He
wanted to
literally-
have sex that often? Is
Red
that what
flag.
happened?
he literally told me that.
Okay.
You still got his number?
What the fuck, Dina? Okay, chat. Let me know what you guys think about
But
this.
it's
This is very interesting. And I think if you had been, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, if you had been alive when I was like in middle school, you would have been. I don't think you would be who you are today.
I think that's why I was born when I was born. It happened for a reason.
In this generation, you're allowed to say I'm a professional hoe, and everybody thinks it's cool.
Are you sorry?
I was like, what does that mean?
Are you? Is he attractive to you?
Oh no, he said he was like, "What the fuck?" When I was born, yes,
like,
I was born when I was born for a reason. I was
Yeah,
born in
man.
2001. God made my woman had me in 2001 for a reason. Like life, everything happens. I believe everything happens.
You
for a
okay? So
reason.
you think you were destined to be a hoe?
I don't think I was destined to be a hoe. I just feel like a lot of things in my life,
Like preordained? Like you think
yeah,
this was
like
meant to
I pay
happen?
attention to I pay attention to a lot of things. So I really believe strongly, even if people don't like, a lot of people gonna look at me crazy if I say this, but it's really like I really felt like, yeah, this was my path. Like I was really supposed to.
So hold on,
I
what's your
was-
end goal though?
My end goal?
Yeah, you want to be like an expert hoe? Like
No, my end goal, I want to just be professional. I want to have a lot of things under my belt. I want to showcase, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not a hoe that don't do shit. I'm a hoe with many talents. Like, bitch, I don't go to work, but I be at home. Bitch,
She
I
wanna
be
be.
practicing.
She wants to
I
be
be
the
doing
top
shit.
player on NBA 2K.
You
right?
goddamn
That's
right.
what she's,
Hold on.
she wants
goddamn
that
right.
97 LeBron
I
score.
be doing shit. I actually feel my time on
One day though,
one day.
you're gonna have a guy that's gonna seriously consider wifing you up.
They do now.
you're- no,
I don't
no,
want
no.
that.
You're gonna have to explain to this guy that you were a professional hoe, and it's not gonna sit well with him.
But you see, I just had this conversation with my brothers the other day, and that's so crazy.
got
You have
brothers?
Yes, I have four.
What do
I
they
have three
do?
older brothers.
are they older or younger?
I have 3 older and 1 younger. My youngest brother
And
is
they
about
beat
to
the
be
shit out of
21.
themselves.
My youngest
Right.
brother actually punched me in my shit, but it was like a wake up call. Like he punched me when he found out, like
It was a wake up call, and then
it
you
was
became
kind of a wake up
professional
call.
hoe.
But yeah, that's not become professional.
She said, "I gotta start getting
Yeah.
paid for this shit." That's what she.
No, I was getting
she was
paid
like,
before
"Hmm."
already. That's the thing. I was already getting paid before, but it's just like they didn't really know a lot of the things that I was doing or whatever the case it is. And I just wanted to be open with them because like that's my family. And my family, they really like my best friends.
Yeah,
Like I'd
but
rather tell
no.
them than for them to find out because you know how the world is. Like people talk
Okay.
and them already knowing
Wait a
people.
minute,
Pokey,
how would they
pokey.
find out?
Yeah,
Use
but
fucking
they
people they knew too.
One
No,
mic,
it's
one
not
mic,
about
guys,
that.
one
It's
mic,
not
one
about
mic.
that because it's just like even if it's not now, it's just it's just
Pokey.
like
Pokey, one day I think you'll look back because you're
No.
still very young. Hear me
no,
out.
no,
Hear me
no,
out. Hear me
I
out.
didn't
Let
finish.
me
That's
talk.
the point
Let me
I was
talk.
trying to make.
Let me
Okay,
talk.
go
Let me
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead.
One day you'll look back and I think you'll regret being a professional hoe. And here's the thing. What do you understand that there's other women that you're empowering to be professional hoes?
No, not necessarily. You know why? I'm gonna say that it's not about the empowerment. It's really the confidence. I want people to be confident in who they are because a lot of because a lot of the time
He didn't say anything.
Yes, he did. He said, "What the fuck?" I seen his mouth. Anyway, but it's not about the hoe because I told you, it's not a proud thing to do when you having sex with multiple people, whatever the case it is. But it's just like me. Like I started when I was young. Like I didn't really have the proper guidance, and it's many females that's growing up just the same way. Like they won't have the proper guidance. Nobody to tell them like, okay, don't do this. You know, don't have sex with this person because they just gonna try to
Okay, I have
run
a
game on
question.
you. Hold on, give me a
When
minute.
you're done.
They just gonna try to run game like nobody have that. But the thing about this is just like when people see me, they're not gonna see the fact that I'm a hoe, whatever case it is. But what's gonna really stand out to them is the confidence that I'm carrying
Pokey,
on top of that.
Pokey,
It's not
Okay,
about
can
me
I ask
being
Hold
a
on.
hoe.
Pokey, listen, hold on. We have other girls here and I want them to talk to you, okay?
Okay,
I would never have a kid with you.
that's fine.
Because
And I don't want kids
No,
because
no.
look at the world.
But-
we got
but
too
the
many
guy- the guy-
pedophiles.
but listen,
Your mindset's gonna change as
the-
you get
the-
older.
Hell no.
Pokey,
We got too many pedophiles.
Shout out to the super chats. Hold on real quick.
Super chat.
Ladies, same question. But now it's Taylor Swift and Beyonce asking you to have a lesbian encounter with them.
Shout out to
What
David
would they
Jones
have
with
to
these
offer to
questions,
get you to
man.
Say yes.
Okay, real quick. Listen, one day your mindset will change, like she said. You're gonna want kids. The guy you're ending up with is gonna want kids. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the last time you were here, you said you had like over 100 bodies already, if I'm not mistaken.
And I said I ain't want no kids.
Okay.
I told you that.
So I have a question
Yeah,
for
but
her.
as you get older, you're
Go ahead. What's the question?
So Pokey, last time you said you don't have an OnlyFans or nothing like that, right? So then if you feel like, oh, I fuck so many people, fuck it, I'm a keep fucking. What's stopping you from doing that?
Because there's so many people. It's y'all making it seem like it's only 1,000 people in this world. It's over 1 billion people that.
But
live here.
fuck it, you already threw in the towel.
Exactly.
You said fuck it,
But
let the
you
train
think-
run away. So
but
you
hold
might
on.
as well like.
No,
but it
hold
don't
on.
matter
She has
about
a point. She has a point.
She do have a point, but it's way different. Just like giving like I told you, like I got brothers, I got sisters, I got all that shit. It's different
And one of
from
them
fucking-
punched you in your shit for
No.
you might as well.
Ladies,
fucking-
ladies.
No,
Ladies.
it's different because fucking a nigga inside a room where nobody can see than fucking nigga online where the
Well,
whole
hold on,
world
okay,
can see.
hold on.
That's
So,
two different
Pokey,
things.
Pokey. So what you're saying is, I want the other ladies to get involved as well. So we're gonna move on. But what you're saying is, you don't mind being a hoe.
I don't.
In
You
private.
want to be a private
And
hoe.
I like it.
Okay.
My point is, I feel like no offense to y'all, but my opinion, really, I feel like all women are hoes. Some
Okay.
women are different.
For the
Some
right
are not.
person.
Yeah,
She's not wrong about
some
that.
women
She's
are not
right about
professional.
that. I
Some
see what
women
you're
don't
saying.
have sex with many men, but deep down, all women are really
Okay.
hoes. Like they just don't really.
Hoes
My-
are
my-
I'd
free.
be a
okay.
hoe for this one.
My-
dude.
Hoes
okay.
are free.
Yo, listen, we have a
That's-
super chat. I want to honor that super
It's
chat. Here,
different.
listen,
It is
Hoes
here's
and
here's
freaks are
here's
different.
yo,
That-
here's
that's
my
true,
hold on. Hear
too.
me out. Here's my problem, right?
That's
You
true.
yo, listen, Pokey. You sell yourself, you can be bought.
That's true.
No man wants it. Listen, those are the two same. Those two things sound different, but they're the same thing.
It is the same thing, but
You
if
sell
that's the case, I
yourself,
would have been
You
bought.
listen. You
I would've been
every
married.
time you're fucking somebody, you're being bought.
That's
These
true.
guys are paying for your time. These guys are paying for your body. $50, I get 20 minutes with you. I'm good.
Oh hell no! See, that's crazy. You're crazy. You say $50.
Yo, Aaron.
I'm not gonna lie, but you're really undervalued.
$100.
It's not even just about 100, because most of the time people can spend $150 and don't do shit with you. Some people can spend 200, 300 and literally just want your time, the attention that you've given them. Like, it's not really just about sex. That's what people misinterpret the whole part. Like, they think we just out here just fucking any and everybody. Like, niggas really be out here alone. Like, they don't have nobody. They can't get no girlfriend. Like, that's what the simp part come in. Like, and it's me, like, even though y'all said like you care for the simps or whatever, you see how this shit went last time when we talking about the shit in the mouth and the spitting and all that shit. Like,
Wait, you said I
me-
care for the Simps?
yeah, like that's how you come off, like you care for them or whatever. But let me anyway. Like I was saying,
What gave you that
it's just
impression?
like
What podcast are you on,
Right.
Pokey?
no, that's what he was giving.
I seen that
That's
episode.
what that's what he was
You was
giving.
giving that, Eric?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he was giving like he
Yeah.
cared for the simps, but it was
Next time you should just read them all out.
I think you mistook him caring about you.
Yeah, yeah.
See, it's not
Caring
about me
the
because it's
simp.
like I told them that I don't do much.
Okay.
And when I say that, like I can show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something after this again.
After the show, you can show us
Yeah,
whatever
I'm
you
gonna
want.
show
Real
y'all.
quick, I want to
don't
move on.
really
Hold on.
Do nothing.
Shout out to David Jones real quick. So he says, ladies, same question, but if Taylor Swift and Beyonce asking you to have a lesbian, would you guys do it? Taylor Swift and Beyonce, they want to have a lesbian encounter with you guys. Anybody here would do it? Would you
Beyonce
do
don't
it, Abby?
gotta give me nothing.
Would you do it?
Probably, honestly.
You would
Beyonce
do
doesn't
it?
have to give me nothing.
Okay.
Beyonce? Beyonce?
Beyonce, that old bitch.
She's old as
Beyonce.
fuck.
I'm old as
She
fuck too. We're
fine,
the
though.
same age. What
But
are you
I
talking
wouldn't do
about?
it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it.
I mean, just two old ladies just going at it right there. Okay, cool. Shout out to David Jones. Okay,
She looks
ladies.
much older than you, though.
She fine as fuck though.
No, she's not.
Yes,
Oh,
she
yeah,
is.
no, she's
younger than me.
Beyonce.
Okay,
I think she's
listen.
a year younger.
Beyonce?
You know, okay, yo, listen, Pokey.
Y'all crazy.
You said she looks good.
She do look
And,
good.
and we all know that for her age, she's attractive.
For my age.
But most men would rather
Disclaimer.
a younger woman, right? Even though she looks good for her age, most men would go younger.
That's
Okay,
true.
that's facts.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, ladies. So here's a question, and I want Dr. Kitchen's opinion on this. Shout out to the chat. Chat. Let me know if you guys agree. If you're dating a guy, okay, if you're dating a guy, and let's say you guys are dating for a few months, maybe 5-6 months, right? And you're asking for him to help you pay cell phone bills or car note or something like that. Is he less of a man if he tells you that he doesn't want to pay that until you guys actually move in together?
A real man, you shouldn't have to ask.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on. You already talked a lot. I'm going to start off with you. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna say no.
Speak into the mic, please.
I'm gonna say no.
You're going to say
Like,
it
if you
doesn't.
aren't living together, I don't think you're entitled to pay for someone else. Like, if I'm not satisfied with that, I can just ask someone else.
Okay,
Or-
Wait.
move into the mic, please. Scoot in.
What? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't hit the like button for that shit. She
I
said at
need
the
you to
end.
speak into the mic and say that over. So you're saying you're going to ask for it from another guy.
Right, if I needed to.
Okay.
Wait,
I
let's
don't
not forget
think-
you have an OnlyFans, correct?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, so she can just go on her
Ah.
DMs and be
It's
like,
easy. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
different.
true.
Okay. So
But a real man, you won't have to ask.
okay, Pokey, let her talk.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So what I'm saying is, let's say me and you are courting each other. I'm taking you seriously. I mean, 5-6 months. We're getting pretty serious. You would ask another man to pay for your bills.
If that guy wouldn't,
Okay. And you think most
Red
guys
flag.
would be okay with that?
well, probably not.
Okay.
But
So why
some
would you do
people
it?
will tolerate it. So
Okay.
Yo,
Because y'all are dating, y'all not in a relationship.
Hold on. Dating in a
Is
relationship.
that not the same thing?
No,
It kind of is though because
no, it's not.
Look, but let me tell you
When
something.
you're dating, you're not in a relationship.
Okay, so real quick, now you answer the question. Is he less of a man for not paying her bills?
Are we dating or are we in a relationship?
We're dating. You're dating in a relationship.
You
Right?
just don't
Same
live
thing.
together.
If you're
Oh, you're in a relationship, but you just don't live together.
yes, correct.
Yeah.
He's less of a man.
Yeah, because you're not. I'm hurting, and
Uh-huh.
you're not helping me.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's a fair fucking question.
You wearing diamonds on your neck. How about you hurting?
Okay.
Shut
What
up.
about you? Is he less of a man if he doesn't pay your bills?
I told y'all, a real man, you don't have to really ask. But if I stay by my stuff and he stay by his stuff, I'm not going to expect for him to pay my bills. But if he feel like he want to take care of that, whatever case it is, then that's him. But if I'm dating him and he got his own, I'm not going to expect that from him.
Okay, but so here's a problem that I have with that is that men are always expected to provide, no
Not
matter what. Yes,
necessarily.
no matter what. What do you mean not necessarily?
I'm not gonna say that because it's probably because I was raised up different. So it's like I can't really relate to a lot of like
Men are from the time you meet a man, he's expected to provide for you in one shape or form. It doesn't matter whether it be you guys just going on a date. He's expected to pay for it. He's expected to provide immediately.
I'm not gonna lie. If that nigga ain't got it, but I like his energy or whatever, I'll pay that shit.
Okay.
If we go on the date, I'm gonna pay.
Okay.
I'm not even
but-
gonna motherfucker.
but
I'm not gonna
Again,
lie.
you're very selective. Women are very selective for the
Yeah.
guys that they spend money on. typically.
Exactly.
What my point is he less of a man for not paying that?
If he live with you, yeah.
No,
but
no,
if he
they're
don't,
not living together yet.
then no, it's not supposed to be expected of him. No.
Okay. What about you, Dina? What do you think?
If you don't show me you can't provide from day one, I'm out.
Okay.
So he has to pay for your bills day one?
Not day one, but I'm saying like we've been dating 5-6 months.
Okay.
Eric says this is
Okay.
not day one. We're
Right.
6 months in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
if
why
I,
are you gone though?
if I come to you, why am I gone?
Yeah.
Because if I'm coming to you, it took me a lot to come to you.
Right.
Like me personally. I'm not staying in general right now. But me personally, I'm the type of person and we've had this conversation before. I'm hyper independent.
Okay.
Like because I was raised to be hyper independent. Not
Okay.
because I'm like super masculine or whatever. It's just that's the way my dad raised me.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because he saw, I guess, in his time what was gonna happen and like men weren't gonna be able to be depended upon.
Mhm.
But like I know how to change the oil in my car. I know how to change a tire. I know how to do all that stuff because my dad wanted to make sure that like his daughter didn't like need
Mhm.
like and him not be able to be there type of thing. You know what I mean? So if that's what my dad taught me and we're dating 5-6 months and I come to you because I need help, it's because I really need the help.
Okay.
So if you're not gonna give me the help in those 5-6 months, like you get me, like the one time I come to you, yeah, no, it's a
Okay.
problem.
Chat, I want to know what the chat thinks. If a guy doesn't pay for a girl's bills while they're dating, does it make him less of a man? I want to get your thoughts on that.
You know, it's a very good question because if you're at the point where you're paying her bills, that means you have a deep connection with her. You know, you've vetted her. Especially if you're 5-6 months into the relationship and she's asking and she's a good quality girl that fulfills the things. I think it's okay to pay.
It is, right?
okay.
I mean, I don't think any man of any type of value or stature
King
would
donated
even
$10.
pay attention to a
Shout out
girl
to the
for
sexy
that
Cuban
long
Colombian
without it
chick in the
being
purple.
something important.
She
Thank
bad.
you, because I didn't
Right,
know I
hold
already
on.
paid for
Hold on,
6
hold on,
months
hold on,
without
guys.
being
Hold on,
married.
hold on.
One podcast.
Do me a favor. Can you read that one out loud, bro?
Yeah, we got King. He said, "Shout out to the sexy Cuban Colombian chick in the purple. She bad." The chat is sleeping on her. Unfiltered, the #1 podcast.
Oh shit! Shout out to wait, you're Cuban?
I'm Cuban and Colombian.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, I would have never guessed that.
She said
Y'all
that.
up on your
Oh
side?
shit! I would have never
Yeah.
fucking guessed
She
that.
did. She said it.
Holy shit! Okay,
Is she
wow.
more attractive now?
She's so pretty.
Because I know you don't fuck with black girls, but she's
He
not.
wants to say yes. He's gonna say yes.
Latina.
Not black.
He was
She's gonna
gonna
say
say
yes.
So now that she's Latina,
He was gonna say yes.
bro,
It's different. It's different now
bro.
because now she has an accent.
I don't know what just happened.
No, 'cause you
Nah,
got
that's
that.
see?
I
You
don't-
see
I mean-
that? That's
I mean-
crazy. If being honest, though, unfiltered.
I mean, you want me to be
Being
honest?
Of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, I want you to be honest.
I mean,
Go
yeah,
ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah. I mean,
So hold on. So it's not this. So it's not the skin tone. What is it? Now I'm.
I wasn't
Is it nationality?
Hold
Is
on.
it a mind
It's the
thing?
spice.
When women come on the show, I don't look at them like, oh, is she attractive? Like I'm thinking business.
Okay.
But when she spoke Spanish, I'm like, oh, she's one of
Because she has an accent.
we
Basil.
we come.
She's exotic now.
we come from the motherland. Do me a favor, bro. Can you close that curtain real quick? We come from the motherland, but so he doesn't like that. I don't like black women.
You don't like black American women?
Yeah.
You know what it is? This
What?
is really good. I'm happy that the chat
This
is
is a
watching
good-
this. I don't like the masculine attitude that comes with
Oh.
black women.
American women.
Black
It's okay, 'cause
American
I'm black
women.
American.
Haitian.
Like she is very
I'm
masculine.
I'm a Haitian American. I'm not a.
she
I'm
is
not-
so
Do you
masculine,
think
bro.
she's
Haitian.
masculine or she's just aggressive?
She might be more masculine than most of the guys that
I
know.
am. Yes.
Masculine or aggressive?
Masculine.
Masculine and aggressive.
Well, aggressive is a
Masculine.
She's
masculine.
masculine.
Because I'm a
aggressive.
go getter.
Look, she's
I
masculine.
I think like a nigga when I
I'm a
need to make
go-getter
some money.
too, but-
Hold up, but you're way different than she is.
You are.
No, no,
I'm
You're-
not
you're-
gonna lie because you seem more feminine. Like you
You
really
seem more feminine.
Like, yeah.
Okay, you seem
Lemonade.
more
No,
feminine.
for real. No,
For
Feminine.
real. Yeah.
You
Okay.
seem more feminine. Like
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been around too many niggas, so I just got that
Okay. No,
trait.
we try
But
not.
you
we
just seem.
we
more
try not to
feminine.
use the N word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a nigga. I can say that. But look, I've been around too many black people, so I can say that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Then what you two think?
he don't like that you don't like black American women.
Speaking to the mic, please.
He doesn't like that you. He doesn't like that you don't like.
Okay.
No, I don't. No,
No,
that's not.
Here's a I like to think I'm speaking for most men out here.
Mhm.
I think most men are unattracted to black women.
Yeah, I don't like black girls either, so that's not what it is.
Really?
Yes.
Right.
She was like, "What?"
But here's a reason.
I was waiting for it.
Here's the reason.
You're
It's
black.
not. It's okay. Hold on. Let me
Not
finish.
you. Sorry.
I'm kind of black too. But what I'm saying is, most black women, American women, are so masculine, combative, aggressive, ghetto. I mean, come on.
Ratchet as fuck. Yes.
You know what I mean? You see this right here? Like, do you want to come home to this after you've
He
worked all
sure
day?
do. Because I cook for him. I clean for him and I make him nut real good. You surely do.
You see what
The
I'm saying?
fuck? Yes, he do.
No, I don't. I want to come.
Not you, but I'm talking about. But yeah.
I want to come home to a peaceful woman, right? I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to fight you. And that's what you'd have to do with a woman like that.
Yes, you will.
And that gets old.
The
That
fuck?
gets
Because we
old.
don't want no submissive ass nigga. We need a nigga
Red
who's
flag.
dominant, headstrong.
You see, she's
Who
all
take
confused.
lead.
You see, look, look. She see,
Because I'm a submissive person, but I could be dominant on who allow me to.
Pokey, you think that a dominant man is a man that has to show you? A dominant man doesn't have to show you shit. A real dominant man, you'll be submissive just because you know who he is. He doesn't like you're used to these ghetto ass dudes who come on. Hold on, let me finish because you just said some stupid shit right now. Guys that are aggressive, I wouldn't necessarily think they're dominant.
I never said that.
But that's what you're
you're
insinuating
giving
right
off.
now.
No, that's what you thought I was.
No, that's
No,
what you're
that's what
insinuating.
you're
That's what you're
not.
insinuating.
Okay, well let me make it understandable for y'all because I'm a person who's hard to understand, obviously. But let me make you understand. It's not about being aggressive because I done been with a nigga who beat my ass. I don't like that shit. But the dominant part, what I mean by being dominant is by taking control. And it's ways by doing that. Like, you know, like I done beat on a nigga and he didn't hit me back. He just took me, pushed me against and say, you need a motherfucking like, and he would.
Okay, but Pokey, here's
That's
what I'll counter that.
That's
Hold on, let me
that's a
finish.
little
Let me
that's the
talk-
dominance I'm
Pokey.
looking for.
Are you drunk?
basically.
You lit? You drunk?
I am.
Okay, calm down. Okay, what I'll say is a dominant dude, you would never put your hands on him.
No, but that's the thing. I put my hands on everybody.
Okay, well then
Dog,
a
yes.
dominant dude would get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
That- you
And
know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
have that. That's how I knew. But the thing is, he took his time.
So you're
But
not
it's not
really
about me.
feminine then.
It's not about me.
If
I'm,
you're
I'm
really
really
feminine,
not.
you wouldn't put your hand on a nigga.
Didn't I just tell you I wasn't feminine? I just said she was more feminine than me. Do I gotta keep
Okay, so
explaining
You're not
myself?
feminine at all.
It's not about me. I'm feminine in a way, but
Yeah.
the way that I was raised, I had to be masculine because I had to provide.
Yeah,
I
but
was
you don't-
always taught to provide.
You don't have to continue to be that way though.
Yeah, you don't have
but
to.
that's
stay
just the way
same
I know. Like
forever.
that's what
You're
I
in survival
know.
mode or something.
Yeah, she is.
That's what I know.
She's
That's
in
all I
survival
know.
mode. Yeah, she's in. Okay, and here's what I'll say. Back to the original topic. I personally think that if you're dating someone, and this is just me, I'm not speaking for all men. I don't think it's wise to pay for another woman's stuff, her bills. And here's why, guys. because you have women that have other guys on the side willing to pay for that.
Then
And just hear me out. This
I'm
is my
listening.
logic is, unless you move in with me, we're not serious. We're not that serious yet, right? I need you to move in with me for me to be able to pay your car note, pay all your bills, because now I know you're my girl. But until you move in, I don't see you as my girl completely, because let's face it, all these girls out here have guys in the DMs. But there's girls right now that are in relationships. If they break up, the girl already has a guy waiting, right? So I don't like to invest my money, my time into girls that aren't completely mine. I don't need you to be 80% mine. I need you to be 100%
But
mine.
that's your girl. Y'all dating for a while, and you can't take care of a bill when she's asking for it.
Hey, I'm just. I mean, I get where you're coming from, and I have done it before.
What if she?
But
has,
what I've learned is it's not a smart idea to invest into women that aren't completely yours.
How is she not completely yours because she doesn't live with you? What if she has
100%?
assets?
Yeah, 100%.
What if she can't just up and leave her house and just move in with you?
Well, then she's not completely mine. Same thing. You need to be able to move with me.
This sounds like control to me.
And see, it sounds like controlling.
Wow,
That
you
sound
were
like
just
control.
talking about how you want a guy that controls you.
It's not about wanting a guy that controls me. It's you doing your shit and I'm doing my shit. That has
What if-
nothing to do with control. Because I can put on the table the same way you can put on the table,
But I
but you
don't
don't
want you
got
to
to
do
control every move that I do.
But I
I'ma
don't
make
want
it
you to
happen.
do that.
But it's not about doing that because I do many other things, but I don't do them
She's
because
a
I
whole
don't take them
many traits.
seriously. Exactly. I just don't take them seriously. I sit my ass down because I make money not doing that shit.
This
Do
is
you
not a
feel me?
conversation.
Okay.
Do you feel
okay.
me?
Pokey,
said it.
the issue
That's
with
what she said.
here's the issue with women that make their own money.
Wait, what? Okay.
Let me finish. Ladies, you guys are ladies. You, I don't know how lit you are, but I haven't. When's the last time I
Where's
kicked
your
your chick out,
cup,
bro?
mama? Give me that damn cup.
Can I
Listen,
have a-
Pokey,
You gotta stop
yo,
drinking.
yo,
Give me
Pokey,
that cup.
Pokey,
I feel like
Pokey.
I need to catch up.
Pokey,
Can
hear
I?
me out. Yo, you're being disrespectful.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm
Well,
not your baby.
but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Eric.
Okay. You're being disrespectful. Honestly, I don't even know the last time I kicked the chick off this fucking show,
You
bro.
about to kick me off?
Dead ass, I'm thinking about that shit.
Why?
Because you're being disrespectful,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Just gotta calm down a little bit.
You
got
gotta
good
calm
energy.
down. Yeah, you have great energy, but
I'm
you're
gonna stop
yeah.
talking.
No,
just
you don't have
drink
to
some
stop
water.
talking. Just be
drink some
respectful.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop talking.
Yo, because when you got here, I didn't know you were lit. Did you drink before you got here?
No, I didn't.
So you tell me one drink got you this
No,
she's
I'm just
little.
like this.
She's
That's
tiny
what y'all
too,
know.
though.
And this is not about the drink. This is like when I speak my opinion, I really speak my opinion. It's not about the drink or whatever. It's just I'm gonna speak how I feel.
Okay, yeah, but you were here once before. You didn't act like this.
I didn't, but that's because that was your opinion. I was literally I'm myself. So if I feel a certain type of way, you're gonna know because I'm gonna tell you.
And that's
or
fine,
whatever
but you
the
still
case
got to be
is.
respectful.
And that's fine. I'm gonna be respectful.
Okay, now I lost my train of thought, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Chat, if you have any questions, man, go ahead and super chat. This this show is a little different, man. I'm not gonna lie. So you had a question for me, right? You were saying something to me right before we got into this whole.
No, Eric. What you were saying is why women shouldn't have jobs, or not why they shouldn't have jobs. Why they shouldn't make their own money.
Here's the problem: when women make money, first of all, in order for a woman to make really good money, she has to go out there and compete.
Yeah.
She has to be a go-getter. She has to be aggressive. These are all manly traits. These are all masculine traits. And when you have a woman making so much money, she feels like she doesn't really need you, right? She feels like she wants you around. She doesn't really need you. If you get into an argument, you guys break up. She'll tell you, get the fuck. I don't need you. She'll throw it in your face real quick.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Some women don't, but
Most
continue
women
on.
do. Most women do. So my problem is, imagine if she was making 100K, right? This is my girlfriend.
I know.
And, I'm making the same amount. I'm just a convenience to her. She doesn't really need me, essentially. Like she
Why
can
do
pay
you
her
want
own
to
bills.
Need you? She genuinely could love you.
There-
Why does she
there's
have
one
to
there's one
need
thing
you?
there's one thing that
Why
I
would
hold on,
want
let me
work?
finish.
That's what
There's
they
one
want.
there's one thing that men want more than anything in this world, and I speak for all men, and that's to be needed. Okay, imagine if we didn't need, if you guys didn't need us, there'd literally be no reason for us to exist. Every guy needs to feel needed. We want to feel needed every single day. There's nothing else. I'm being honest,
Ladies,
and I'm a
should
father.
black
What if
men
she
be
can-
allowed to give non-black men permission to say the N-word? I'm referring to the soft Hey version of the word.
Okay, shout out to David Jones, real quick. We'll get to that. So here's and I'm a father too, and I love that my kids need me. It gives me a reason to get up every morning and want to do something with my life. Actually, if I'm being totally honest, before I had my kids, I was a fucking deadbeat dude. Like I didn't have any type of passion for life at all. because I was living in a victim mentality where I was like, oh, well, I went through this, I went to prison, my mom didn't want me, my dad, I never met my dad. But once I had my kid, my whole life changed, and it gave me a purpose because I knew I needed to do something for them, right? There's nothing more than a guy wants than to. I tell my girlfriend all the time, the best thing you can do is be grateful. If you just say thank you for doing this, I feel good, and it makes me want to do more stuff to you because now I know that you needed me to do that, right?
Yeah.
So, don't get it twisted. That's what guys want. They want to feel needed.
But you're the same person who your girlfriend couldn't come to you and ask you for money for a bill.
Okay.
She needed you.
That's a good point, but I said I don't feel like she was completely my girlfriend
because she didn't live with you.
Yes,
what if she
listen.
had a house that was in here? Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
But-
what
but
if she can't just up and leave?
This
and
is the
move in
problem.
with you?
No. First of all, if I'm saying that I want her to move in with me, clearly I have it to where she can move in with me.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I consider that kind of like simpy. Like, I'm not just gonna pay for a girl's stuff just because I'm talking to her, just because I'm dating her.
It's not a regular girl. You've been dating or in a relationship with this girl for 6 months.
That's not even that
But
long.
let me tell you something.
But-
6 months isn't that long to
It
most
don't-
women, and most women
Not
have
in a
guys that they're
relationship.
juggling. I personally don't want to waste my resources on a girl that is not completely mine. It's cool. We're having sex. We're chilling. We're doing dinners. But you can still be talking to other dudes when you go home. You can still have other dudes come see you when you go home. It's just too much. It's too much of a risk for me. The type of guy that I am, I don't want to invest into a girl that's gonna play me. And I think most guys should be like that as well. You wanted to say something on that?
Yeah, the only reason I said I would do that is because I would make sure from the beginning my girl is 100% in me because she can't replace me. It's all set. But I understand what he's saying because we're just arguing semantics.
Mhm.
If one person said, "Oh, only 2 months versus 5 months versus 6 months," it's still the same idea. She has to be 100%
Locked
with you.
in.
Yes. And if she is not 100% locked in, whether that's at 3 months or 2 months or 5 months or 6 months or 7 months, she does not get your other resources.
No, she
Right.
does
So
not.
we're just complaining about the time frame.
Correct.
But it's the same concept. If she's not 100% with you, she doesn't get all the other benefits.
Correct. Yeah.
So you're basically saying somebody that's not really into you. Well, not really into you, but like y'all.
She's not 100% into you.
Correct. And
Okay.
and also I like his answer, but also the thing is that girls will sit here and pretend to really be into you, and they'll play with you. And I personally, I don't like that.
Guys do that too, though. Fair enough.
Guys
Thank you.
guys do that too, but not to the extent that women do it. Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, women do be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've all done it. Everybody at this table has played a dude
No, I
Yeah.
or several dudes.
To some degree.
Yeah. You guys do it all the time.
Just thinking about the lie. Come on.
Yeah. You guys.
Yeah.
You guys
I
all
mean,
do it.
eventually I'll be like,
Do me a
like, I
favor.
can't do
Put the
this.
mic so that it's facing your mouth. Okay.
Eventually I'll be like, I can't do this.
Can you do me a favor? Like put it towards your mouth. Yeah.
Better?
Okay. Do me a favor. Let's get to that super chat real quick. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. We got David Jones. Ladies, should black men be allowed to give non-black men permission to say the N-word? I'm referring to the soft A version.
Yeah, the one she used.
Yes,
You think so?
that's me.
Jules, you're not even black, bro.
I just think that if you guys don't get offended, because there's people that don't get offended. If you guys don't get offended, there's a bunch of people that are like, yeah, you could just say it, but some people are still offended. So that's the reason why.
Yeah.
But some people just don't give a fuck.
The problem with that is that let's say you give me permission to do it, right?
Right.
But I'm gonna think it's okay to do it, and I'm gonna go to Target and I'm gonna say it
And
over
do it.
there,
Mhm.
and someone over there is gonna take offense to it.
Yeah.
And I personally, I love freedom of speech, and I hate that someone can tell me you can't use this word. I hate that. That's why, like where I come from in Baltimore, I always said it, and it wasn't until I got to Florida that people are like, "Oh my God, you use the N-word," and I'm like, I just want someone to punch me in my mouth when I say it. You know what I mean? Like just come punch me in my mouth because I'm gonna continue to say it. It wasn't until YouTube, the commenters on YouTube are like, "Oh, you're not even black," and I was like, "Okay, cool." Now I see that we're going outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
People in the
Mhm.
UK,
Yep.
Okay.
people in France, people in Japan. We got people watching us in Japan, and they don't know.
The
The
collective culture.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can I
true,
say
'cause it's
something?
cultural.
Can I say something?
Yeah, what's up?
What I learned is it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's
Yep.
how you say
There's
it.
no right way to say that word.
It's no right way to say that word, but because I told y'all, like I have gay friends. So when they come off, like when they say that,
You're
they
a
could be
walking red flag.
I am. But when they say that shit, like when they could be like, oh, but they have to know you a first, of course. Like they have to meet you one time, and then the second time they might be comfortable with that shit.
Okay.
But it's just like it's still like it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Okay.
I don't
Trust
think
me.
it should matter at
Because
all.
it don't.
It
That's what I'm
doesn't.
saying. Because
Like
I
it's
take
in
no
all the
offense.
songs, it's in the
Right,
culture.
right,
Like
right.
you're surrounded by
It's
the
how you
people
say
all day,
it.
every
Because
day.
if you realize when black people say it, we say it with sarcasm. And if we mad, you gonna know we mad when we say that shit. We gonna be like, nigga, fuck you or whatever. Whatever.
Well,
the
it's
case
kind of
it
like
is.
it's kind of like the word bitch, right? Like women love being called bitches on songs, but when a
Not
guy
all.
calls, no, okay,
Not all.
you a
No.
bad bitch, you an independent bitch, right? Like you love being called that shit. Let's be honest. But when a guy calls you that in person, you take offense to it. These
It's true.
rappers can call you
I
guys
know.
bitches, but if a regular guy
Yeah.
does it,
Who-
am I?
Who told
see
you
what I'm-
that? Who told
It
you
happens
that?
to me at comedy shows all the time. It happens to me at shows all the time because
Really?
I'm very loose with the word bitch. I mean,
Yeah.
I have
No,
a
I'm
vagina.
very loose with the word
So-
bitch too, but
Okay, but what I'm saying is, you guys choose who can say it and who cannot.
Cannot.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
it's
I
how
mean-
you say it. If you sing it in a disrespectful way, it's different. But if you're saying it in a
A,
funny
pos-
way,
a
yeah, like
positive,
a positive way,
uplifting
like,
way. Like if I went up to you and I said, "Listen, out of all the girls I'm talking to, you are my number one bitch." Loves it. Soaked right now.
You see how you
Love
said
that
that shit? You see how you
Love that
said that?
shit.
You are my number one bitch.
You got it.
I'm empowering
You
her.
got it. You can
Wow.
be look. He gonna be another Steve.
Okay.
He gonna be another.
Oh shit, another Steve.
Yes, he
Go ahead
is.
and call him daddy.
Daddy.
Uh-oh.
That was too masculine. You gotta
Even the way
Fem-
she said daddy wasn't good
feminize-
enough.
Daddy.
Crazy.
feminize that a little bit.
Daddy.
No, you got to say Dr. Daddy.
Dr. Daddy.
There you go.
Can you do my
talking to the
titties?
mic, talking to
Hey,
the mic.
Dr. Daddy, can you do my titties?
You wild as fuck, bro.
She's so wild.
She's way too
Today she's
masculine.
wild.
Okay, ladies. All right, ladies.
No, I'm not.
Shout out to the chat, man, guys.
I got
Well, actually, ladies, who cheats more, men or women?
Men, possibly.
Okay, you think men cheat more?
I think
Why?
men.
Why do you think men cheat more?
I just feel like they aren't satisfied.
do
with
OnlyFans,
one
right?
thing. I do, yeah.
Do me a favor, grab that mic real quick. Okay, pull it closer to you. There you go. Speaking to it.
Yeah, I feel like men, like can't be satisfied with one thing.
Okay.
They need a bunch of different things.
Gotcha. All right, that's fair. Fair to you. Who cheats more, men or women?
I feel like women do.
Okay, women do.
I feel like women are sneaky.
Why? Why? Okay, so because they're sneakier.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
one of those women?
No, I know as experience. Like,
No offense, you're
Yeah.
Cuban. You kind of have you have no choice. You're one of those women by default.
no, I'm not.
Your whole culture is about cheating.
No, I'm not.
Let's be honest.
She literally said no. I just know
No.
by experience.
No.
It is.
Experience from being around like other females, like seeing it, hearing it. Yeah,
Okay.
but that doesn't necessarily.
So
mean
you're
that
surrounded by those women, but you're not.
So if
that
I would have
woman.
said men, y'all would have been okay with it. But because I said females,
No,
y'all
no,
trying
no.
to get at me.
No, trust me. We'll put our opinions at the end. What about you?
I'm only saying men. I'm only agree with you because men do know.
No, she
what
said
the
women.
fuck- Oh, you said
I
women.
said women.
Oh shit, never mind.
Put
Well,
that mic towards your.
I'm gonna say men. I'm not gonna lie, cause I'm not man. Fuck it,
Okay.
man.
You were the same woman that just said that men are lonely and that they want.
They are lonely, but it's like I done been with a
Hold
lot
on,
of men
Take a
to
second
know.
take a second to understand what you just
I'm
said.
sorry. I
Listen.
done been with a lot of men to know
Pokey,
that
Pokey.
men are more hoes
Pokey.
than women.
Pokey.
Huh?
Men are paying for your time. Men are paying for your presence. Men
But didn't I just tell you I just became a professional this year? So what about when I didn't know my worth? I'm talking about when I didn't know my worth.
You're
When I
missing the
didn't
point.
know my worth.
Pokey.
She's not deep enough in the game
Pokey,
yet, Eric. All right, give her
Pokey,
time.
Pokey,
Thank you.
understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is what I'm saying to you is that men are paying for your time, which means that they're so desperate they have to pay you for your time, which means that you as a woman get way more attention just naturally. You don't have to pay for any guy to come around you.
That's true.
So why would you say that men cheat more?
Because I've been with enough men to know, literally, like I've been dating. This is not a good thing to say, but I've been dating older men since I was 15. Like that's when I started running away from home. Don't do that shit. But I've been running away from home since I was 15. So I've been with older men, and I really know because I done caught them motherfuckers cheating, all that shit. That's a lot of the things that happened to me when I was younger turned me to the person that I am now. That's why I act the way that I do. So I'm gonna say, man, they just know how to do their shit. But the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, women do it better. women do it better. Women do it better. But men is the reason why women do the shit that they motherfucking do. Cause we love hard. And I can say that before I was a hoe, I was a lover. Even though I always been a hoe, but I still been a lover. And I done gave my all to a man and he played me like shit. Like literally, I cut all my hoes off, everybody, just to be with one person. And you know how that fucked me up? Cause I cut all my hoes off.
That's what really hurt her. I was just gonna say that. It didn't even hurt her when he did it. It was cause I cut all my hoes off.
I cut all my hoes off, and that could have been
I really want to know the guy that ends up with you. I want to see how he manages that.
He gonna know I was a hoe for one because I'm too honest. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I had this conversation with my brothers. I'd rather a nigga to know than for him to not know because I need you to know who you are.
Okay, real quick.
Exactly.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Me and you are just meeting, right? I like you. You like me, right? How are you gonna tell me that you were a hoe? So
I'm gonna be like, look, I tell everybody I'm a professional hoe, and I'm not gonna lie. 9 times out of 10, I say it just like that, and they be like, "Oh shit, for real!" Like literally, that's their reaction. Okay. Like they love that shit.
Don't you think you automatically disqualify yourself?
It's not about disqualifying myself because I know who I am. It's no need to hide that shit. Literally, like I know a lot of women who literally like don't tell people they pass. And it ends up really bad because they end up finding out eventually. But I'd rather you know now than later. You feel me? So you can know what you're getting into, what you want. Like, even if I stop hoeing then, at least you know you got somebody that a lot of motherfuckers want and nobody can have.
What?
She's an honest hoe.
Exactly. Right. At least you stop that shit. At least you know you got some, because I still got like, even though they know I'm a hoe, they still want me. You know how many niggas offering to marry me?
Pokey,
stop that shit.
Pokey,
I can show y'all, but you know how many niggas offering.
Hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
You're confusing guys wanting to have sex with you for guys wanting to be with you.
That's true. And no, it's not, because I know lust. That's why I'm not in a relationship. That's why I don't believe in that shit, like, right, especially right now, because I know like guys just want to fuck. That's why I'm not in a relationship. Seriously.
Wait,
and
so
I
you
tell
think you can get a relationship, or do you think you can't get a relationship? Because you're contradicting yourself.
I think I can't get a relationship because I think that all guys just gonna want to fuck me. Like literally, they just gonna meet me, and the only thing
nobody gonna take you serious.
Nobody gonna take me serious. That's how I feel. Honestly, that's really how I feel.
Because how you're presenting yourself.
It's not about how I'm presenting myself, because I feel like even if I do open up to them about my past, that's just how they gonna look at me. So why not just be upfront with you, know how you really feel?
So then let me manage your OnlyFans. Like,
girl, I don't do OnlyFans. We not finna do that shit. We is not finna. I don't give a fuck how much pussy I sell.
She has standards. She has standards, and she tells people
I'm a hoe with standards.
If you think about it, though,
it's like drugs, Dr. Kish. It's a slippery slope.
I do coke, but I won't do heroin.
No,
matter of time.
I'll give her credit though that she actually admits it though.
It was an example.
Hold on, one mic. Go ahead.
I'll give her credit though. As eccentric as she is at least truthful.
Yes,
right? And honest.
Because all the other girls, you know, the average guy is not smart enough to pick up the fact that the girl is a hoe.
Correct.
Right.
Listen, I got a medical degree. I got a degree in hoology now too. I can tell, but the average person, you can't tell. Like they're just like. They'll be like, "Oh, who are you texting?" And they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just texting my grandma."
Yeah,
no, she's not texting your fucking grandma. It's someone else.
No, I'm gonna tell you, bitch. I ain't text you yesterday because I ain't want to. The fuck?
No, I got it.
Here's one thing I'll tell you. Right?
What's good with the chair?
Yo, it was too far back. It was too far back.
Yeah, but you've done that multiple times. Now, Pokey, I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on, stop sliding though. Hear me out, Pokey. Hear me out. You on drugs right now or something?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm on alcohol.
Yo, listen.
Like turned
deep breath in and out.
Calm down. Yo, this is, if you go back and watch the first show compared to this one,
that's what I'm saying.
It's like two different things.
Because I feel like y'all grilling me right now.
No. You're grilling yourself.
Yeah.
You're grilling yourself. And here's what I'll say. We'll move on from this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you the truth. I don't think you'll ever be taken seriously.
I know I won't. That's why I moved the way I moved.
My honest advice to you is continue being a hoe. Be a proud hoe. Don't be a cheap hoe.
Let me be your OnlyFans manager.
and understand that eventually there's gonna come a time where you are gonna want to settle down. But your past is gonna come back to haunt you. Okay.
What came first, the Titanic or Godzilla? Peach.
I know.
They're asking you a question.
They're asking you a question.
Can you read that again?
Red, what came first, the Titanic or Godzilla? Ooh. Which one came first?
They want her to answer. So
I'm Red.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're the
you're
only one
right.
red here.
Okay, I'm gonna say because I'm not gonna lie. I knew the Titanic. I was born in 2001, so don't motherfucking grill me. So I knew the Titanic before I knew about Godzilla. So I'm gonna just say the Titanic.
All right. Well, there you go. There's your answer.
What's the answer?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Because you, even though you're an OnlyFans creator, you don't act the way she
Shit.
does.
I don't.
Is it? What do you think about that? Like she's calling herself a professional hoe.
Yep.
Would you consider yourself a professional hoe?
I mean, no, like I'm not really like a hoe where I want to fuck a bunch of people. I just make my money on the side by exposing myself. It doesn't really bother me personally. It's just something I do on the side.
Okay. But
That's crazy to me because she got like a whole website and advertising and fucking funnels and shit,
Yeah.
like business, like
I didn't
shit.
even know until
And
they
she's
said
like,
something about
I'm
it.
not a professional.
yeah.
And this one's over here, like, just pay my phone bill. What's up? And she's like, yo, I'm a pro. That's crazy to me. Like, that's so wild. It's like,
Okay. Now, and first of all, I appreciate your honesty. But yo, you gotta calm down a little bit. You are
she's
way
done
too
too
wild.
much. You got too much.
Yo, she had one
Calm down,
shot,
calm
bro.
down. It's because she's tiny.
She had one shot.
Remember
Sorry.
Because I told
alcohol?
you I
That
feel like
don't
they was
mean
grilling
nothing.
me, but I'm gonna
Nah, we're
chill.
not
No,
grilling
it's 'cause
you.
you're tiny.
I'm actually
No,
trying to get the
no,
other
no,
ladies
yeah.
to,
Okay,
to,
I'm
to
gonna
talk.
chill.
But you keep saying, I'm a professional hoe. I've been a hoe my whole life. I just started charging motherfuckers.
He's gonna charge you for advertising
Yeah,
after this episode.
no
You
bullshit.
keep fucking
Yeah. Listen.
I ain't advertising. They don't
Yo, can I
watch
ask you a
this.
question? Can I ask you a question?
Huh?
If one of our viewers wanted to take you on a date, would you go on a date?
No, I wouldn't
You wouldn't?
because I know they're a viewer.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
What you mean? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I'm
What's
asking
wrong
you.
with
that?
How you
You
gonna
know-
answer my question with a question?
Because I'm gonna do that. What you think about that?
Wait, hold up.
Yo,
What's wrong with it,
well,
though?
Yeah, I don't
What's
think
wrong-
anything's
what
wrong
you
with
mean,
Speak
that.
into the
What's
mic,
wrong
please.
with it? I'm not even gonna lie to you because I only me being that's what y'all do. See, y'all keep it misinterpreting the word hoe. See, one thing about me, I have regulars. Like I have people who want to
What's-
see me
There's
on
only
a,
one definition for hoe.
it. No, see, that's what you think.
a promiscuous woman. That's it.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
the only
well, but that's
definition.
what everybody think. But it's different levels to this shit. Just like I said, all women are hoes, but all women are hoes in a different type of way.
I could agree with that.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hoe
but
or freak?
hold on. Your girl can
Listen,
be.
a hoe is
yo,
a
Pokey,
freak.
Pokey.
No.
But listen,
No, Pokey. Listen to
No.
me. Listen to me.
No.
Pokey.
what do you think a hoe do? Freak
No.
shit. A hoe do freak shit.
Pokey.
We do freak
Pokey.
shit. I'm
No.
sorry,
Listen
I'm
to me.
talking
Hold
about
on.
her.
Listen to me. My girl can be a freak to me.
Right,
Exactly.
It
right,
doesn't
yeah.
make her a hoe.
Hoe.
But
Right.
if she do that with another nigga, well, not, I'm not gonna say nigga, no. But if
Another
she do that
person.
with another person, they gonna think. See, people have
We
different
underst-
opinions.
we understand that,
No,
but
that
that's what
doesn't
I'm
make her
saying.
a hoe.
It doesn't make her a hoe, but people gonna have their opinions.
Okay. All right.
People gonna have
Cool.
her.
So you know
people
what?
have their opinions,
Let's
just like with me.
Yo, calm down. Okay. Would you consider yourself a hoe? Yes or no?
No.
You wouldn't consider yourself a hoe. No. Okay. Now you get paid for OnlyFans content, correct?
Correct.
You don't think that most men would consider that a hoe action?
I mean, they might, but like on the outside of that, I would not consider myself a hoe.
Okay. If I robbed banks, but that's the only thing I did, and I was like a really good citizen outside of that, would you still consider me a criminal? Yes or no?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So do you understand why most men would attribute OnlyFans to you being a hoe?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that doesn't bother me.
Would it be better if you just admitted that you were a hoe and said, I'm just a proud hoe like she is? Because I think
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
You okay?
So
There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with that.
I
You
don't
know.
think so.
No, it's not. You might think it is, but another person might not think that.
Okay.
I think that words are very powerful.
Words are very powerful.
And I think that
Red name
if
Shout out to the super chat.
302 continents. Peach.
Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Red, name 3 countries and 2 continents.
Well, let's go around the panel.
Well, they want her to answer.
Hold on, Red,
first,
Red.
So.
You go first. Name 2 countries. I'm sorry, it's 3 countries. Name 3 countries. God damn it, Dr. Kish already knew this question was coming. 3 countries.
You got this. We believe in you.
We believe in you. Go
Y'all
ahead.
believe in me?
Yes.
For real, for real?
3 countries.
I do.
3 countries.
3 countries.
I'm not gonna lie, cause I ain't been in a lot of places, so I don't know.
Okay,
what
okay.
Okay, hold on. Let's make this easy.
Your
Name
country's
3
origin, your family's
Yes.
origin. That's one country.
or to make
I'm
it,
Haitian,
hold on.
so it's
Or to-
Haiti is an island.
let's make it easier for you. Name 3 countries. Ladies, name. How about you?
See?
Dr.
Yo,
Kish,
Yo,
stop.
chill.
Stop. My head
Listen.
hurts.
Name 3 countries in the U.S. 3 countries in the U.S. Florida, that's one of them. Name 2 more.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Who else? Is Missouri in the U.S.?
All right. Oh,
Like
okay.
Kansas City,
I
Missouri?
think that's Canada.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's Texas.
Texas. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Texas. All right.
You're right.
That's a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
am.
Okay.
I've been there. Yeah.
Florida, Texas. What else?
She
You
said-
got one more.
I said Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. I
Yeah,
forgot.
because I've been there too. Yeah,
My
thank
bad.
you.
Okay. All right, cool. So you've been to a lot of countries. So
Only 2.
just keep that in mind. You've been in a whole bunch of countries now. And we won't even do the continents, man. The chat really loves you, apparently.
No, they just trying to grill me, but it's okay because I'm a real bitch. So y'all gonna get the same thing. I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
Hey, bro, you know what? This sound like Brittany Renner, bro.
This bro.
Hey,
I was
yo.
gonna say that 5 minutes
Yes.
ago.
When
I was
you-
gonna be
Brittany
like, "What are
Renner.
you drinking?" Because that's
Exactly
what
exactly
she was
whatever
on.
This
she
not the
was on,
unicorn
like,
juice.
whatever.
This is not the unicorn juice. But I'm just letting y'all know this is how I am. On and off the. Well, I'm not gonna lie. It's only on
Nah,
unicorn.
you were a little bit more respectful.
What's
last
unicorn juice?
Like unicorn juice
What are
is
the
better.
ingredients in unicorn juice? Please.
alcohol.
Any type of
That's the
alcohol.
base. Yeah.
That's the base.
That's the
She
base?
said it's a base. Rubbing alcohol. She just puts it
Okay.
in the cup.
Not
With a
rubbing, but
splash of
drinking
cranberry.
alcohol.
Okay,
It
shout-
could be light.
Shout out to the
dark.
chat, man. We love the chat so much, man. Any other questions? Let us know. Jules Jules keeps laughing.
Those are some
man.
little
They're
ass
going off
countries.
in
Uh,
there.
okay, let me
spread it around to them.
okay, cool. Okay, what about you? 3 countries in the U.S.
States.
Okay, 3 states.
States.
Name 3
You're
states.
smart now, huh?
Okay, California, Las Vegas. Oh, wait, shit.
Las Vegas.
What?
Okay.
Nah.
New Mexico.
Take that back.
Okay.
And Colorado.
Colorado. Okay. 3 states in the U.S. I'm
Three
sorry,
states?
3 countries in the U.S.
There's no countries in the U.S.
Okay. All right.
States.
Wait, so you're telling me she gave me 3 bad countries?
They're not countries.
Okay, 3 states in the U.S.
Florida, California, and
She
Texas.
used those already. They use those. Give me 3 other ones.
Georgia.
She used
You
that
said
one.
New York.
Okay.
Ohio.
Okay. Washington D.C. You just came from there.
That's not a. Is that a state?
Are you serious? You just came from there.
Well, what?
You just came from there. How? Come on, bro. You don't know if Washington D.C. is a state or not?
Alabama.
Alabama. Okay. Wow. I'm from Washington D.C. That's the best state in the country. I promise you that. What about you? 3 states in the U.S.
Wisconsin.
Okay.
North Dakota.
Okay.
Oregon.
Oregon. Okay. Yeah. You back in your day, they actually looked at the map
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for
Crazy.
that one.
Yeah, not only
What
in
is
school to
back
get
in your
around.
day? Because I looked at the map
I
too.
wish.
She's 58 years old.
No, she's not.
72.
39, 38.
Yeah, she's on
37?
Medicare.
I wish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Shout out to the
love
chat, man. We love you
38.
guys. Yeah, guys. I was playing about DC, man. I was born there. I know it's not a state,
Yeah, I have
guys.
to memorize.
Mhm.
I know it's not a state, guys. Relax, okay? I'm just playing with the ladies. Okay, you've been really quiet. I feel like you feel a little bit uncomfortable. We got the hose on this side.
Mm.
Hey,
Take it back.
Take it back. I'm the only hoe on this side, baby.
Hey.
I'm the only hoe on this
Emotional.
side, baby. You
Calm down.
don't gotta be
How do you feel about the whole show so far?
I mean, yeah, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it.
Everything. Just everything.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm
Yeah.
just watching.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a boyfriend?
No,
You don't? Okay.
No.
Do you think OnlyFans will eventually hinder your relationships?
probably not.
No.
Do you think? How old are you?
I'm 21.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think
so
that it's
young.
maybe hindering your options right now?
No, I don't. Not
Did
right
you
now.
hear the story about that kid, 13-year-old kid that committed suicide because he got bullied in school because
I was just
his
gonna ask her about that.
his mom did OnlyFans and he got bullied
I did not
and
know
he
that.
ended up killing himself.
I
Okay.
thought we wasn't supposed to talk about suicide.
Yeah, so we try not to touch on that subject, but let's ask this question real quick. There was a story about a 13-year-old kid went to school. Somehow his classmates found his mother's OF account. They got all the info from it, obviously, right? It was probably $5 just
Someone
to see
stole
everything,
their
right?
parents' cards.
They screenshotted everything, passed it around school. Everybody bullied him. He ended up taking his own life. Do you think that his mother should feel guilty for what happened? Yes or no?
Yes.
I do. Like, if you have kids, like, I don't know necessarily if I support that or I would do it.
Okay, so then you don't want to have kids ever?
I don't know.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You're like the 10th girl this week
generation.
already that
well,
doesn't want
this
to have
week, yeah, I
kids.
was gonna
Yeah.
say this.
There's a
week.
lot of women
Well,
that don't want
that's
to have
at
kids.
21 though. At 21, I didn't want to have a kid
Okay,
either.
but
Like, you
no,
understand what I'm
but-
saying?
but
They're,
you know-
No, no, no. There's a
but
difference.
you know
Hold on.
eventually if you want a
There's
kid
a
or not.
difference
It's a
between saying I
difference.
don't want to have a kid right now
No.
and I don't want to have a
A
kid
kid at
ever.
all. Yeah,
There's
yeah,
two
yeah.
differences right
If you would have asked me when I was
Hold on.
21, I probably would have said the same
Red,
thing.
what
No,
did
I
Dr.
agree.
My
Kish
thing
discover?
is,
The light
Yo,
bulb,
what the
gravity,
fuck?
or a
The
leprechaun?
chat is loving
Peach.
Red. The chat, yo, I almost want to read the chat. Shout out to the chat.
No, don't do it.
Red, what did Dr. Kish I
What did
can't read
Dr.
it 'cause
Kish
it's yellow.
discover? The light bulb, gravity, or a leprechaun? I'll read it again.
The
Okay.
light
What?
bulb.
So,
what
okay.
Fuck the
So, okay.
leprechaun. He
So
only
Red,
made with gold.
what did Dr. Kish discover? The light bulb, gravity, or a leprechaun?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
I
did-
must. No, you know what? Because he wasn't born back in the day. I must say the leprechaun.
The leprechaun?
You know why? Because the leprechaun was with gold,
Okay, well-
and he get paid for what he
Okay,
do.
hold on, real quick. I need you to have some respect. This guy actually discovered the light bulb.
He did?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, he did.
So why didn't have you
Dr.
on?
Edison Kish.
Why ain't teach you? Why ain't teach us about you in school? They ain't teach us
They
about
did.
you
Yo,
in
His
school.
name
yo.
No,
Can I ask you a question?
Say him.
Yo,
I
yo.
His
swear.
name is Dr.
Yo,
Edison Kish.
Pokey.
That's
I
his name.
Pokey, if we get the chat to super chat a certain amount, would you give him a lap dance?
Of course I would.
Oh, chat.
Okay.
Chat. Look, she's doing it for free already. You see,
Just
you
a
get the
little
free
bit.
preview.
Just a little bit.
You got the free preview.
Dr. Kish, you want a lap dance for him?
Stop doing it for
That,
free.
that was for him.
It's,
It was a preview.
Okay,
It's
how
a
about
new
this?
year.
How
Stop
about
doing
this?
shit
Okay,
for free.
Hey,
Okay, how about this? How
Hey.
about, okay, so here's Pokey, hear me out. Pokey,
Why
hear
not
me out.
lap dance on the girls?
Listen, Pokey, hear me out, Pokey. So my man, because of his religion, he can't do that, but he will take that lap dance. He will. Look, if chat, if
Fuck his lap. No, fuck his lap.
Haram.
chat,
You
if-
haram?
Haram. What?
hold on, real quick, hold on. All right, let's hold on. If the chat super chats,
It was just your birthday.
how much should we do the super chat for?
When's your
Joey?
birthday?
Yeah, if the super chat donates 50, she'll give Dina a lap dance.
No, they gotta
It's
donate
gotta be you,
100.
bro. It's
Why?
gotta be you.
That's haram.
Y'all
That's
gotta give
haram.
$100.
Guys,
Hold on,
if somebody,
Hold on.
If
How
y'all
about
give $100,
wait,
Hold
if
on,
somebody,
I'm giving anybody on this
Hold
table
on,
a lap
yo,
dance.
Pokey, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
if somebody's, could I say
No,
something?
how about this? If the chat super chats $100,
She left dance on Eric.
she can lap dance on who? No.
No.
Jules said it was okay.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I
Hear me
didn't
out.
say
Pokey, relax. If if they super chat $100, I'll let the chat decide who gets the lap dance.
Eric.
I'll let. I hope they don't pick me. Don't pick me, guys.
Pick Eric.
Don't fucking pick me.
Jules said she doesn't
pick
care,
Eric.
guys.
So if they super chat $100, I'll let them
Jules
decide
is
who gets.
with
the-
it.
Yo, chill. Let me talk. I'll let them decide who gets the super chat. I mean, who gets the lap dance. They got to super chat $100. though.
Brunette, I'm definitely not taking one for the team.
Okay.
Hey, you better. The
So
fuck?
okay. Now, thanks for being honest. By the way, I really appreciate that. Fuck. Now I'm lost, bro.
Ooh.
There's so much going on.
We were talking about the little kid that.
Okay, so real quick, do you think the mother should feel guilty for what happened? Yes or
I
no?
do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. What about you, Pokey? Do you think
Me?
she should feel guilty?
Of course,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Yes,
Yo,
yeah.
whose phone is vibrating? Turn that phone off, bro. Whoever's phone is vibrating. Is it your phone?
No.
No?
that's actually
Okay.
not just-
Someone's phone's vibrating. Okay, what about you? Do you think the mother should feel guilty? Yes or no?
That's not even a question. Like, of course she does.
Okay.
For sure, it's her fault.
100%. Here's what I'll say too. And chat, let me know what you guys think. I think the mother should definitely feel guilty. I think
I think she should go to jail.
it's definitely her fault.
I was thinking,
Guys, you guys
something
keep
along-
cutting me off, man. All right, you guys keep cutting me off. I think she should definitely feel guilty. You can't sit here, have an OnlyFans page, absolutely not consider your kids, and then have them be bullied. Now, we talk about bullying all the time about
Yeah.
how we actually think it's a good
It's
thing.
a good thing.
But there are some kids and some people that are just not cut out to deal with bullying the right way. So I definitely think that she should feel guilty.
I mean, yeah, that is a little too far, though.
Well, hold on.
I mean, it's not his fault, though. By the way,
it's
It's
not-
not the kid's fault either. It's the mother's fault. She needs to take accountability because she's the
Right,
root of
right.
the problem. That's the
Yeah.
foundation of it.
Yeah.
They weren't beating him. They weren't physically hitting him or anything.
don't
It was
matter.
a verbal bully.
It don't
right?
matter.
She should have
'cause
stopped that when
knew,
she had
yeah.
kids.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, cool. So I'm glad that we talked about that because we had a big Instagram back and forth between
Yeah.
me and this one girl who said that
Yeah.
we should actually feel bad for the mother, and we should I don't know. It was kind of
No,
Why?
but it's a fact though, because we don't know what people go through. Like everybody go through different shit. Like we don't know what that lady done went through for her to do what the fuck she had to do to provide for her and her
No.
family.
Nah,
like
it's
Okay.
not.
we don't
Find
know
a
what the
different
fuck
way.
happened.
Okay,
It
how about
don't
this?
matter,
Oh,
but we don't know what
you do OnlyFans, right?
Right.
Okay, but that's just your side thing, right?
Yeah.
Could you not replace OnlyFans with another job?
I could, and I'll do that eventually, but because I'm in school, it's just more convenient for me to do it this way. So I have more time to put into my career right now, and eventually, yes,
Okay.
I'm not going to do it forever.
So convenient, right? It's easy.
What about the women who are felons who can't get a job?
Well, you're talking about the minority. You're
exactly,
talking about the
but
minority.
that's most of the one who's really like.
no.
Nah,
you're
this was a
talking-
white
you're-
lady.
You're talking
No.
about.
Oh, that was a white lady.
You're
Never
talking.
mind,
Listen,
never
you're
mind.
talking about the minority, and what I'm
Never
saying is, you could get another job.
Most women are felons.
Most, well,
True.
yeah.
Just kidding.
But
No, negative.
okay.
Nah,
So
it
what
was a
I'm
fact,
what I'm
though.
saying is, you could easily substitute that OnlyFans with a real job.
right.
It's just easier for you not to do because you can work from home on your phone or on the go.
At the moment,
And I
yes.
and look, personally, I don't care. Like we have bottle girls come on here, we have strippers, we have escorts, we have OF people come on here.
Mhm.
Make your money, do your thing, but also understand what comes with that, right? You can't sit here and do things. I went to jail. I went to jail because I did something that deserved me going to jail. I can't sit here and say, well, it's my first offense. I don't have a mother. I don't have a father. Like I can't give the world excuses for what I did, right? Women, however, they always have excuses. Always have excuses.
So men do too.
Okay, so now let's get to the next question. Shout out to the chat, man. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get that super chat, right?
I'm trying to
Yeah, you're
convince
trying to
them.
convince them. All right, cool. I'll let the
Jewel
chat
said
pick.
it was okay, guys.
I'll let the chat pick, but you can't pick me.
No,
No, that does not work, guys. If you send it,
He has
you
to
guys
do
can
it.
pick whoever you want.
The
You
chat,
Okay.
the chat loves me. They won't do that to me. The chat would not do that to me.
They will
Why?
do it because they
Well,
love
hold
you.
on, hold on.
Why? I ain't.
Hold on, yo.
I'm
Yo,
not
chill
ugly.
for a second.
Okay.
Can you read that again, Curtis?
Yeah, it says Lord Peachy. He said, "Pod, let's play a round of I dare you."
I dare you. Nah, I
I
don't.
dare you.
I dare you is a game, but we've never
I
played it
don't think that
before.
translates well.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think the girls are gonna have too much fun with that one. Shout out to Lord Peachy though. Okay, cool.
Super chat $100.
Yeah. I mean, they've already super chatted like $100. Okay, cool. So, ladies, I want to ask you guys another question. Why do women lie about their body count? If body count doesn't matter, why do women lie about their body count?
They're embarrassed.
But does body count matter to you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so then why would you be embarrassed about it if it
I'm
doesn't
just
matter?
saying women
Why'd
probably
you
just
why'd you
they
move
want-
your mic down and then start speaking? Go ahead.
like this.
Yes.
It's probably somebody that they like that asks them that question, and they don't want to have nobody like have this perception of them.
Okay, but you're saying that it doesn't matter.
I'm saying it doesn't matter for me personally, but for some men, it matters.
Okay. So you're saying it doesn't matter just because it doesn't matter to you, right? But it does matter. It matters to the world. It matters to society.
Okay, it matters to a certain extent.
No, it
No.
matters.
It matters?
It can't matter to a certain extent. It either matters or it doesn't.
To me, it doesn't matter.
To you,
But
it
to the
doesn't matter.
world,
Okay.
I know it matters.
Are you gonna marry yourself?
No.
Okay. if I dressed in a dress and I dated guys
Mhm.
and I said, well, it doesn't matter how I dress or who I date, but you said, hey, I don't like men that date other men or have sex with other men. I can't tell you what matters to you. Does that make sense? I can't sit here and dictate what matters to you because that's essentially what women are doing with the body count. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Not really. I feel like I lost you somewhere in there.
Mm.
Okay, what about you? Does body count matter to you? Yes or no?
Body count don't matter to me because I got a lot of bodies anyway, so it don't matter to me. But it's just like what you go from that, because it's like Cardi B was a hoe before she was a trophy. That's my.
Cardi B's not a trophy.
She is a trophy. She really is. She's worth a lot of fucking money. Y'all couldn't even get her here if y'all tried to pay her $50,000.
We don't want her here.
But
She's
even
not.
if y'all
She's not.
did.
She's not a trophy.
But she is a trophy.
Okay, what makes Cardi B a trophy besides money?
Her talent, the things that she's doing. She don't have to she don't have to dance to make money. That's the thing. She
Anymore.
doesn't have to go to the strip club
Anymore.
to anymore. Just like I don't have to give myself for free anymore to make a man love me. She don't have to go to the strip club and make money. She make money off her talent. That's what a trophy is. It's like
That sounds like a garnished trophy.
Ladies, if you found
it
out
don't
that
matter if
guy
you're a
you know is
garnished
sugar baby
trophy
and
or
he begged you
not.
to tell
It's
his
just
family,
like it's what
would
you
be
do.
quiet?
The future
Hold
matters,
on.
not
We'll read
your
that.
past.
We'll get to that super chat in a second. Let me tell you something. Cardi B is not a trophy.
She is a trophy,
She got married to a guy and had a baby, and that's cool.
but she's talented.
She's not a
They don't
trophy.
listen to his music. They listen to her music. When they hear Cardi B, they're listening to Cardi B. They're not listening to Offset. They're
Okay,
listening
how
to
about this?
Cardi
How about
B.
this?
It's
Okay.
different.
How about this? How about this?
They're
Real quick.
they're not listening
Yo.
to that
Shut
nigga.
up. Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, but you can tell me to be
No.
quiet.
I'm telling you to shut up
You
because
can
you
tell me
keep
to
being
quiet down.
disrespectful. Is Cardi B a trophy in
The
your
fuck?
opinion? Yes or no?
No, not at all.
Why is she not a trophy?
Because you're just listen from our point of view. It's just glorifying degenerate behavior. Now, does that mean she doesn't have a certain level of skill that she had to get to this point? No, it doesn't mean that. But a trophy is something that everyone can look at and say that's of value, right? But when you're doing certain things that are promoting degeneracy in culture, normalizing this behavior, if that's what you got to do to get money, I get that.
Then what is the industry? 'Cause
Mostly
that's-
all degenerate anyway.
Exactly. That's what they do.
No,
They-
right.
they
So
don't
she's part of the degeneracy. So none of them are trophies. It's not personal to her, but she's not a trophy.
Yeah, you can't sit here and tell guys what you think a trophy should be. Okay.
It's not about me telling you. It's my opinion. I just
And
believe
that's
that she's
fine.
a
And
trophy
listen,
because if
This
you tried to get her,
wasn't
you
the
couldn't have her. If you
question.
tried to get her, you couldn't fuck her. If you tried to get her, you couldn't
Yo,
fuck her.
that
So
doesn't.
in my opinion, it's
Pokey.
a trophy.
Pokey, that does not make her a fucking trophy. I could try to get fucking.
So what is
I
the
could get an
trophy to
average. I
you?
could try to go to an average girl in the street, and she might not want me to fuck.
So what is a trophy?
That doesn't mean she's a trophy.
But okay, but it's different because the average girl in the street couldn't put nothing on the table. 9 times out of
Okay, how
10,
about
you
this?
would have to
How
take
about
care
this?
of everything.
Do you think
So
you're
what
a
is a
trophy?
trophy?
Yo. Do you
No,
think
I
you're a
don't.
trophy?
Not yet. No, I don't. Of
What would
course
make
not.
you a trophy? Because
Me?
you're a professional hoe.
Yeah.
I told you that already disqualifies you
Well,
from being a trophy.
Yeah, that's true. But what make me a trophy is being something to somebody that no one else can have. Even if I done fuck this amount of people, a lot of other people ain't had me yet. A lot of other people want me so bad. Just like that nigga who said he'll kill for me. He ain't never fucked me, not a day. And I could call him for y'all right now. That nigga ain't never fucked me a day
But
in
that
his
is
life.
the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Exactly, it is. But you might think that, but it's a lot of other guys who feel the same way he feels.
Yeah, but those are
And to
simps.
them, that might be a motherfucking trophy because they can't have her. They can't have her.
They can't have any woman.
Hold on. Listen, this is what you just said. Hear me out, Pokey. You just said that what makes you a trophy is the fact that yes, you've had a lot of sexual partners.
It's not about me.
Hold on, let me
having a lot of
finish. Let me
sexual
finish,
partners.
bro. Let me finish.
I didn't say I was a
hold on,
trophy. I
let me
said I
finish.
wasn't a trophy yet.
Okay,
That's
let
what
me
I
finish.
said.
Let me finish with what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You said what makes you a trophy is the fact that even though yes, you've had a lot of sexual partners.
I said I wasn't a trophy yet.
Let me
I didn't
finish.
say I was a
Let
trophy.
me fucking finish,
okay, but
bro.
don't say that. Don't say I
this
didn't
is what
say I
you
was
said.
a trophy.
You said what makes you a trophy is the fact that there's a lot of other guys out there that still want you. Is that not what you just said?
Did I say I was a trophy?
No. You
I said I was in a trophy yet.
yo, speaking to the mic, bro.
Did I say I was a trophy or I said I wasn't a trophy yet?
No, you said what would make you a trophy. You said you're not a trophy yet. You said what would make you a trophy
is by being something that somebody
for somebody else that somebody else can't be to that man, right?
or nobody can't have. Even though a
But
lot of
that's a contradiction.
it's
Because
not.
you're saying that
It's
nobody
not.
nobody can have, but you already told me your sexual body count's already over 100.
That's true, but it's more than 1 billion people. 100
So
to a
the body
billion, exactly, bro.
That's
Yo.
Calm
doing
down.
a lot.
Yo,
Yeah,
doing
you
a
need to
lot.
calm
Pokey,
down.
if you do that one more
I gotta
time,
get out of the
you gotta go out, bro.
I will.
Yo, what were you saying?
No, I was just
I
trying to go
will.
back to the topic. So
So-
does body count?
Of
count?
course, body count matters. Let's be honest. She has over 100 bodies.
And niggas don't care.
No,
I can
she
show
says
you.
niggas don't care, but I'm telling you, niggas, the dudes that are trying to fuck her don't care. If you had 100 bodies and I just wanted to fuck you,
Yeah.
your body count would
It
not
wouldn't
matter to
matter,
me,
yeah.
right? But the guys that really want to take you seriously, absolutely, body count matters. Absolutely,
Okay, I go back on my answer.
absolutely. And listen, congrats to you. You're the biggest hoe I've ever met. but nobody's gonna want to wife you down.
You see.
I think you're possessed, bro.
I'm not possessed.
I think you're possessed.
I
not.
don't know what's going on.
I think you're possessed.
It's because you don't understand me. I'm not a person for people to understand. I was made different for a reason. It's like I
No,
really
you were
find
not
this
made
funny.
different. You were made like everybody else, but
No.
you chose.
I was
chose
made
to be a
different.
hoe.
Yeah.
I just
And now it's
yes,
affecting you.
I chose to be a hoe, but it's not affecting me at all because I really
It is
don't want
affecting
what
you.
everybody else
No,
wants.
It is
it's
affecting
affecting
you.
you.
How?
In
In what
all
way?
because you acting the way you acting right now.
So if I had a nigga, I would have been acting differently. is what
I don't
you're
have a
saying.
nigga and I'm acting the way I'm acting and you acting the way you acting. So it doesn't that has nothing to do with it.
in
is
what way
I'm
does
saying.
it affect me?
On the way
It's-
that you present
it's-
yourself.
Exactly. I'm
You
pretty
have
sure-
completely listen. You have completely degraded yourself to yourself.
Right.
Okay.
That now you're at the point that it's okay for me to act like this because I introduced myself as a professional hoe
Okay.
regardless. So
Okay.
everybody's
anything
already
I
putting
do
me at the
has
end
to
of the
be
line.
accepted.
Right.
So why would I even try to act a little bit like a
Okay,
regular
so now-
fucking human?
Now I'm gonna tell you something. You see me, I was made different. I grow hair in places that other women don't. I grow hair under my chin, on my chest, everywhere. Literally, you can't see because I shaved. Yes, I did. I do. So when men see that shit, that's not something that they want to be with. That's something that they just want to fuck because they like the energy. So now that I know that, because that's just how I grew up, it's not something that I wanted. It's just something that happened to me. I didn't ask for this. It happened to me.
Oh.
So me being comfortable with who I am and how I do things, I don't find it a problem. Other people might think so because they're not comfortable with who they are.
I think
I don't
think
listen.
you're comfortable.
Like,
Okay,
like
yo,
I
one
said,
mic- yo,
it's not about me being
one mic,
comfortable. No,
one mic,
exactly.
one mic, chill.
So, like I was saying, it's not me talking about people, other women. It's not that I'm uncomfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am because, like I said, I grew up this way. If people have
you're
other,
comfortable
yes,
with
I
being
am.
the character that you've
It's
created.
not being a character because this is who I am.
No.
If you want to see a character, I can give you a character, baby. But this is not
This
a
is
character.
not a character?
This is not a character.
Then
It's not.
you have a lot of maturing
And
to
that's
do.
your opinion.
No,
but
that's
me
a fact.
personally,
That's a fact.
you don't pay my bills, so you're not gonna
It's
tell
not
me
about bills.
Exactly.
It has nothing
and
to
to
do
me-
with bills. We're not talking about finances. We're not talking
Exactly,
about money.
but it don't matter
We're
because
not
that's my
talking
mindset.
about any of that.
It's
What we're
my
talking
mindset.
about
I only
is
think about bills. I
the-
don't think about how a nigga gonna feel when he look at me or how a nigga gonna think. if
I don't
he
even
hear
know
that
how
I'm a
guys
hoe.
fuck you,
I
to
don't
be
give a-
honest with you, because
exactly,
you don't
I
let nobody say nothing.
Exactly, because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I only
even
care.
know how-
I only care how I'm gonna pay my bills. That's the thing.
Can I say something
The
really quick?
fuck?
Okay, from what you have told me so far, from the experiences that you have had in your life, they really did affect you on a mental level.
That's
you
what we're
have,
trying to
you
tell
have
you,
gotten you
Poking.
have gotten traumatized and broken
You
to
don't
so,
think,
to such
but
a
yes.
deep level that
Right.
now you act the way that you do to
Right.
get the attention that you didn't get when you were younger.
It's not about
So this is not.
being
Wait, let me finish. Let me
traumatized.
finish.
Let her
Let me
finish.
finish. Because of everything that you had experienced already in your life, and because of so many, you saw people getting the attention that they did. You saw other women living the life that they did, and you weren't on that position.
No.
Now you try to make up for the fact that that happened to you.
Baby.
But the way that you act now to get the attention that you're getting, number one, is not the attention that you want.
Can I say
That's
something? Didn't you hear? I said I was being called a host since I was 12 years old. So it's not about the
Yes.
attention because as long as you're getting attention, people are gonna
Yeah,
call
but the
you
reason,
a hoe.
the
Am
reason
I
why,
right or am I
okay,
wrong?
but the reason why you started acting like that at the age of 12 is because you weren't getting attention.
No,
if it
that's
either was
not.
from your household,
Mm-mm.
from your peers
No.
at school, from any
Mm-mm.
all of those
Parents.
things, they add up.
Are your
So
parents
you did.
around?
So you started acting like that at 12 years old, not because you thought it was the best idea ever. It's because for you that was a way to get attention.
See, I misinterpreted everything I said. I said I just became a professional this year. That means the way I felt everything was recent. It happened before this
But
year.
you say you've been hoeing
It's
for free
not-
for a long time.
It's not about hoeing for free. It's about being in relationships with niggas who don't really know your worth, who really take advantage of you.
That's every woman in this world.
Exactly. And I don't want to continuously be that
So,
woman.
okay,
I want to
can
be
I
a
ask
woman
you
who's in
something?
control, not
Can
the
I-
woman who's being
Can I
taken
ask you
control
a
of.
genuine question?
Go ahead,
right?
baby.
You say that you are this way because somebody hurt you or this or whatever. You've been through all this stuff, and so you say fuck it. So I'm gonna act like this, so that doesn't happen to me again. That's what you just said, right?
No, not no.
That's
no,
exactly what she just said.
No, see, even though it did come from a lot of people who hurt me. Yes, it did. A lot of people, like one of the closest
Okay.
people who called me a hoe.
Okay,
Was
stop.
really
Okay, stop right there.
okay,
Now,
go ahead.
you saying that it came from people calling you a hoe when you were 12 and this and that,
Right.
right? So why are you going to let your actions now at 22 be dictated by something somebody called you when you were 12?
Because that's just who I am.
It's
I can't
happened
knock
throughout
it.
the
I like
years.
to have sex.
So then you can't say
Exactly.
Okay, time out, pause.
It's trauma.
That's it. Wait, you answered the question. Now let me ask you
Yeah,
another
that's
question. So
exactly
then
what I
you
was saying.
cannot say that what Jules is saying right now is not true because you're letting something that somebody called you 10 years ago in your
Mhm.
life affect how you're portraying yourself today on this podcast.
No,
Mhm.
because it's the thing. Like when I speak, a lot of people think I'm speaking for more than just me. I only want to speak for myself.
We're
So,
only
yeah.
talking about you,
Okay,
mama.
that's good. So you saying that you may be right. In a way, you may not be right because I have my reasons for doing the things that I do. Like
Yeah, and those are psychological traumas.
Exactly, because I could have came and I could have gave a different motherfucking image. Like I could have sold a different image. Yes, I could. But me knowing the type of person I am, like whether or not a person done called me a hoe or whatever the case it is, just like me knowing who I am.
I don't think that's who you are.
That's who I am.
I agree with you. I don't think it is.
You
I
don't think so.
I think
but
you have portrayed this image for so long, and you have
that's
lived
who
this
you
life
wanna
for
and that's
so
y'all
long.
problem. I'm not gonna say y'all because that's a lot of people. Like people have their opinions. And that's okay to have your own opinion. But me knowing who I am, I know that I'm a person who likes to have sex. And now that
I like having sex too.
Exactly.
I talk about sex all the
And
time.
then on top of
just
that,
info,
being
but it
played
comes from
so many
trauma.
times, or from basically trauma, whatever case it is, I know that the direction or the path that I want to go
I have
into,
a lot of
Are your
trauma in
parents
my
around?
life too.
Did you
I
know
will
that the
continue-
Yo, too many mics, bro. Chill out.
Exactly.
No, but you can't overtalk everybody either.
I can't,
though.
but they actually they want me to talk, but it's like how y'all asking me a question, y'all not even trying to let me finish explaining myself.
Yeah, but you can't
That's
talk
the
for
point.
20 minutes straight. Like
Okay, so
everybody else has to talk
so
too.
what's the point? So I can finish and stop talking because at this point, I just wanna
Okay,
go.
So the point
yo,
that we're
listen.
trying-
I just wanna go.
Okay, if what you're saying, and this is how you started off, is I grow hair where most women don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Is that an insecurity?
let me finish
Hey,
talking.
I'm not-
Yo, let me
Okay.
finish talking.
She just
Okay,
asked a question.
and I get that, but let me finish. Okay, I'll let you talk. It's cool. Like you're not the only woman that has that problem. I promise you. However, other women aren't saying I grow hair here and here or other places. Let me be a professional hoe.
That's
That's
true.
not what's happening.
That's true.
You took that and said, maybe men find me unattractive. I'm gonna do
No.
whatever I have to
It's
get the
not about-
validation from them.
It's not about them finding me unattractive. It's more so
It is
about,
because you literally
No.
said right after
Okay.
that sentence, men don't want
Are you
that.
gonna let
They
me
don't
talk?
want me.
Are you gonna let me talk? It's not about more so them finding me unattractive. It's more so it's more in me than it is in them.
That's what we're trying
my
to say.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
my point. It's
It's
more
an
in them,
insecurity.
and it was insecurity
It
at
still
one
is.
point, but then it just
Now
became
you're just trying to
became-
validate it.
yeah, I am because it became a fact. It really did because I done
Because you
seen
made it one.
Like y'all haven't been in a relationship yet. Like y'all wasn't in my body when I was going through the shit that I was going through. Like that's my point. It's
Okay,
like
but this is
nobody
my
won't
point.
really understand the reason why
It
I
doesn't
act the
matter.
way it don't. But like I saying, nobody won't really understand the reason why I act the way I do or the reason why I go
There's
about
no
certain
excuse.
situations.
There's no excuse
It's
for
no
it.
excuse, but it's just still my life. It's
Okay,
still my
I
life.
get it.
It's like
Listen.
certain things that I've been through. You haven't been through it.
Pokey.
How do you know
haven't been
that?
through it.
How do you
Because
know
you
that?
haven't. Like, have
How
a
do
nigga
you
ever
know
told
that?
you to go fuck somebody else and just don't
Yeah.
get pregnant? Or a nigga told you, oh,
How do
just
you know what
fuck
I've been
somebody else
through?
and all I want is your loyalty? Like, this and that. It's like,
Yeah,
all them
guys have told me
signs is-
fucked up things like that before.
It's just-
doesn't mean that I believe them. It doesn't mean that I have to go and do what they tell me to do.
And it's not that. It's
Doesn't
'cause
mean I
was
have to
already-
carry myself
That's
like
the thing.
that.
I was already doing it. I was already doing it. That's what makes me who I am. I was already doing that shit. That's because I just felt like I didn't really have to. I'm hard headed. I don't listen to nobody.
Oh, I know
I
that.
don't like to listen to nobody. So I'm gonna just do whatever I feel like makes me free because I like to have just that little bit of freedom. Because I already know, like, just being in America, we don't even have that shit. Like,
So you
we
don't
still
think-
got these motherfuckers telling us what to do, how to do it, or when the fuck to do it. It's like it's no freedom here.
Pokey,
So
real
me-
quick. Hold on, real quick. women in America are more liberated than anywhere else in the world.
In the whole
No.
world.
In the whole world,
That's a
you
fact.
would not survive in the fucking East.
No way.
You would not
Have you
survive in the
survived?
East.
Well, you need to go to the hood then, baby, because I live in the
listen,
hood.
I'm a man.
And us
I
women,
don't
we
have
don't
the
have
problem that
a
you have.
voice. You know how they look at
What are you
us,
talking about?
bro?
You guys have,
They literally caught the police on me.
Stop smacking the
I'm
table.
sorry.
yo,
But
listen.
they literally caught
Pokey,
the police on me.
Pokey. They've called the police on a lot of people. What
I'm trying to get
listen,
my own mail.
Listen, hear me,
Fuck.
Pokey. Yo, shut up, Pokey. Goddamn, bro.
No, y'all
What-
ain't
what-
been
listen,
through my
what-
shit.
and listen,
Y'all can't tell me about
but
my
look,
life.
hold on.
You don't know
Let
what
me
the
talk.
person through.
I don't like people that come on here and say you haven't been on my shit because you haven't been through her life. You haven't been through her life.
At all.
You haven't been through his life. You haven't been to her life.
And have
no,
I
hold
told
on.
anybody
Yo,
what they supposed
Pokey.
to be doing?
What I'm saying is
Nobody's
can't-
telling you what
Hold
you're
on, let me
supposed to
finish.
do.
Pokey. What I'm saying is I guarantee you, everybody watching and everybody at this table has gone through something that you haven't gone through too. Okay. And I'm not saying that what you've gone through is not important. What I'm saying is you can't sit here and say you haven't gone through what I've been through, and this is what makes me who I am. That's the mentality I used to have before I went to jail. Before I had my kids, I actually thought the reason why I went to jail was because of all the shit I've been through.
You don't think I've
That's
been
a
locked
victim
up?
mentality. That's a victim mentality. What do you mean? What being locked up? What?
I'm just saying, like
You've
you
no-
saying
okay,
that's a
hold
victim
on.
mentality.
It
It's
is
not
a
being
victim
a
mentality.
victim mentality because I'm not looking for nobody to have sympathy for me. That's one thing.
No.
Expect
There's a
from
difference.
Nobody, like,
I'm not saying that you want to be looked at as a victim, but the victim mentality comes from I've been through this and this and this, and this is why I am the way I am, right?
because your life makes you like
yes.
you're the person you are because of the shit that you've
Okay.
been through.
But you're in
like,
control of
listen,
it.
exactly.
Okay, listen,
No, Pokey, you're
Pokey.
wrong. You're the
But I'm not in
person.
control.
You're the person that you are despite the shit that
Correct.
you've been through.
there's
Right,
a difference.
right.
There's a difference, Pokey. There's a huge difference. And listen, why you can, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, right? That's a really, you're not from the hood. You're not from the hood. I'm from fucking Baltimore, Maryland, bro. I'll drop you over there. You'd get fucked up real quick.
I
Okay,
like to see it.
bro.
Girl,
you
what?
don't want to
I
see
like
it.
to see
You don't want to see
I
it.
really
all
like to
these
be
like,
here.
I'm from the hood in Miami. Yo,
I
suck
ain't
my
never
dick.
said I was
You've
from
never,
the-
you've
listen,
never been to fucking Baltimore, Maryland, bro. I promise you.
It don't matter where you from. It's
No,
like,
it does matter.
really
It does.
don't.
It does matter.
really
It
don't.
does matter. Trust me. I've been to the hoods down here. I'm not saying there's no hoods down here, but it ain't up there. Okay.
Well, you go to,
It's nothing
It-
compared
it-
to
it-
up there.
it ain't up
It's
there.
nothing
It
compared
ain't
to
up there.
but just drop me off then. How about that?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying is, I've been there. I've done that. I went to jail, and the worst thing I ever did was feel sorry for myself. And when I realized I didn't have to continue to be in that way, was when I really made a change. You don't have to continue being that way, Pokey.
Exactly. I made a change, and now people hate me making the change. Like,
What was
bitch,
the
I
change that you made? If you
I was
think?
just a hoe before, and now because I want to be professional, it's a motherfucking problem. Like, god damn.
She said, I'm trying to make this shit legit. And you guys are fucking with me, all right?
There you go.
God damn
Like,
it.
what the
Yo,
fuck?
what the
Like, bitch,
fuck,
I'm 22.
bro?
Trying to
I'm
do
still
better for my life.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
Cool. Let's
Right.
respect. Let's
Wait,
respect the chat real quick, man.
Let's respect the
Yo,
table.
yo, guys, we're gonna respect the chat. The chat has I think David
Curtis,
has a
is there any
super
super
chat, right?
chats?
No, that's it right now.
I think
We
we
got-
didn't
we
read
got
that one for
David Jones.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, ladies, if you found out that a guy is a sugar baby and he begged you not to tell his family, would you be quiet?
A sugar baby or daddy? Can we verify that
A
with
sugar
I think he
David?
meant, I think he
So-
meant sugar daddy.
Yeah. So the thing is, no, I think he meant sugar baby.
Really?
Yeah. You got to be more specific than that, David Jones.
Is he
Sorry about
gay?
that, brother. Here's what I say. Men and women, listen. Pokey. Men and women play by different rules. When I said that you wouldn't survive in the East, what I meant was a woman with your character would not survive in the East.
You don't know my character
And-
because you only
Hold on.
seen
dude,
this
hold-
character.
How about this? What-
See, you just said it's a
Let me,
character.
hold on, let me
so then
finish.
that's
Let me
not
finish.
you.
Let me finish. Hold on.
Still me.
Guys, let me finish. Do you know what I mean by when I say you wouldn't survive in the East? Where's the East to you?
I don't know. It's like I don't know the West, the
So you-
South, or the North.
So you're fighting about something you don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know shit.
Okay. So then why would you argue with me about something that you don't even know what you're arguing against?
Because I'm just an argumentative person. Like whatever I just believe, that's just how I feel, and nobody can't tell me different. That's just it. Like this is how I feel.
Okay. So when I say the East, I'm talking about like Saudi Arabia. I'm talking about those countries that women are actually being imprisoned for wearing the wrong things.
Exactly.
Right?
Where women have no
Or
rights.
there's a
yeah.
woman that literally, I
Mhm.
believe she got like 20 years for doing a TikTok dance.
Mhm.
A TikTok dance.
You're not talking about places where women still have to pee in a hole in the floor, not even a toilet, but just a hole in the floor. Like women have no rights. But when a woman feels like, or when a woman just shows that she's in control, like people just have a motherfucking problem, and it just don't make no sense for me. Like, bitch, I can't.
No.
Anyway.
That's not what anybody's saying that they have a problem with. The problem is that we feel like you have a false sense of control.
It's not even a false sense
There
of
you
control,
go.
but you don't just think that it's a lot of other like men out here who don't have a right sense of mind, who you have to just have this type of mentality.
So
with.
there are very bad men in the world,
Exactly.
but there are very great
And I
men
told you,
in
I
the
worked the
world
Let her
as
phone.
well.
talk. Let her talk.
There are very great men in the world as well. So you can't sit here and live the rest of your life based on the one fuck nigga that you met when you were 15.
That's true.
Like you can't do that.
But with the great man, I let everybody know. Like,
Okay, but the great
I'm
man
open
is not
book.
gonna even look at you twice now because you've degraded
And that's
yourself to a
fine.
capacity.
I don't want him to lower his standards for me. Like I don't want him to feel like he have to come out of his character for me. I don't want that for nobody. That's why I'd rather be honest than to tell a lie or to sell a lie, because I want you to know who I am, so you can have the motherfucking decision. Like you can make the decision whether or not you want to fuck with me or not. Like I'm not finna do that. That's why I can be who I am, because I don't want to sell a motherfucking lie.
There's
I can't
nothing
do that.
wrong with being honest. You get me? When it's really who you are.
Exactly.
Me sitting here across this table from you, and just how long we've been here? An hour?
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you without a doubt in my mind,
Yeah.
looking at you straight into your eyes, and that's why you're not looking at me no more and you looked away.
Yep.
This
And I'm gonna look you in
is
your eyes and
not
tell you,
who
baby, you don't
are.
know me.
I
That's
do.
why you don't.
That's what's sad about it, is that I do.
You don't
mama.
know me.
I am 38 years old. You know how many yous I've met in my life?
You don't know me.
Come on, mama.
We can have a conversation.
Pokey.
We
No, no.
can.
Pokey, hold on, real quick. Look me,
We can have a
look me in my eye.
conversation after.
The person you are right now, this professional hoe, that's
Yes.
not who you want to be.
No, I'm not gonna lie, because it's just like, even though I'm not gonna say it's not who I want to be.
It's not who you
because
wanna
it's just
be.
who I am. It's like I always been a hoe. It's just like I know who.
It's not who
I know
you
what
are.
I do.
It's
I know
who
what
you're
I,
pretending to be. This
it's
is a
not-
character.
First of all, it's not about just it's not about pretending.
She done convinced herself
'Cause
she a hoe.
exactly. It's just like I'm.
She said exactly. She said you
Thank
right,
you.
girl.
That's what
Yeah.
I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm motherfucking not. That's what people. It's
No,
just
but
like
this
people
is-
are pretending a lot so much
No,
that people
no.
just think that every
See, this
time
is-
somebody say something, they just motherfucking
My
lying.
love, no,
But
nobody's saying.
Bro, hold on. Move your titty.
Nobody's
Sorry.
saying. Nobody's saying.
You know I got no titties.
Listen,
I got a.
Move your little bump.
nobody's saying that you're not okay. Nobody's saying. Okay, nobody's saying that Pokey's not funny. Nobody's saying that
It's
Pokey's
not about
not
being funny. I don't
loud.
Let
Let
her
me
finish,
finish
let her
talking.
Yo, feel free to smack her.
Okay, let me finish,
She don't get
please.
smacked
Fucking
back.
talking, okay? Because now you're being super fucking disrespectful, and if you want me to be disrespectful, we could play that fucking
We
game.
can do it. I'm not the one.
Yeah,
two, I'm the
I
three.
know. So
I'm
just
the-
shut the fuck up and
I'm
listen,
the
so you
three.
could learn
I'm
something.
the three, but you're
Okay.
not gonna talk to me like that, baby.
You're not gonna talk to me like that either.
Okay, then. Well, just
All right.
next person. The fuck.
You
Next
can't save
person.
him. You can't save him.
because
You're
I'm
right.
a hoe. I'm a
can't save
proud one. I'm a proud one.
Can't save him.
Thank you.
You can't. You're not that proud. You're
I'm
pretending to be proud,
It's
and
not
it's real
about
stupid.
pretending.
It's
'Cause
real
baby,
stupid,
like I
and it's real
said,
fucking
I
dumb.
don't give a
Listen,
fuck.
you sound real fucking stupid and real
And that's-
fucking
and
dumb
that's
right
your
now.
opinion.
Sitting there, no, it's not an
That's-
opinion. It's a fact because
No,
everybody
that's
on this
your
fucking table
opinion.
can fucking see it
But
except
they
for
won't
you, and
say
that's
it.
fucking sad.
And that's cool.
Is what the fuck it
and that's
is.
cool. At least
Yeah,
I,
I
could,
know it's cool.
At least I could fuck up.
I
At least
know
I
it's
could fuck
cool.
over 3 niggas and be proud about that shit. A lot of hoes be lying about
Gran
that shit.
mierda. Gran mierda.
I'm not them.
Gran
The
fucking
fuck?
mierda, like my abuela used to
That's
say.
cool.
Gran mierda hiciste ahí,
Just
mi
like
amor.
these hoes ain't shit, niggas ain't shit
The
either.
fuck?
So who you gonna play with? You can play with them, but bitch, I'm not the one or the two. I'm
Nobody's
the three.
playing with
bitch,
you.
I'm not the
That's
one or
the
the
problem.
two. I'm the three.
Nobody's playing with
I'm
you.
the
You
three.
playing yourself.
No, you're playing yourself by
You
trying
playing
to
yourself,
change me.
mama.
You're
Nobody's
fucking-
trying to change you.
Oh,
You
it's like
changed
me.
yourself
So-
based on something
so what's
somebody
your-
told you when you were
Okay.
12 years old.
It's not
What
about
the
when I
fuck
was
are you
12,
talking
bitch, I
about,
just
bro?
told y'all. I've been out here.
What you screaming
No,
for?
let's,
Chill out, chill out, chill out.
Bitch, 'cause I just told y'all.
Why you calling her a bitch?
It's not about when I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I apologize
fuck?
for that. But it's not about just when I was younger. It's just growing up. This is like the shit that I've been through growing up.
I've been through a lot of shit too.
Exactly, but
Everybody
you-
been. I've been through 38 years
but
worth
you-
of shit.
but you-
You've only been through 22.
And that's cool.
I hate to see you
But
in another 20.
But you
You won't make
speaking-
it
And how you know that?
because I know.
Because of the way you're acting right
Because
now.
I know. Because every bitch that I knew at 22 that acts the
Yeah.
way that you are,
Yeah.
guess where they at? In prison, in ground,
Mhm.
dead. Let me
Yeah.
tell you,
You
at a rehab facility,
You gonna be
at a
real
rehab
sad.
facility, at a
You gonna
rehab
be
facility
real
with all their
sad.
kids being at the state.
You gonna be real sad. when
Where
you see the
else? Where else
opposite.
are these bitches at? Still in the
Yeah.
back of a strip club.
That's cool.
Yeah. Where else these
But
bitches
I'm not
at?
even in the strip club
On
right
the corner
now.
on 79th
And my
Street.
rent
now.
still
On the
getting
corner
paid.
of 79th
You
Street.
got
That's
some
where they at.
girl.
Where else these other bitches at?
And
Let me
what else?
see. I mean, come on,
What
Pokey.
else?
You talking real ignorant right now because I understand that maybe I look a lot younger than what I look, but I'm
Yeah.
38 fucking years old, mamita. I could be your mom if I was a hoe.
No, you couldn't.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Because it took a lot for my mom.
No,
to
I
be who
couldn't.
she
I
is.
couldn't. I couldn't be your
Honestly,
mom.
you're-
I would have beat the shit.
But you couldn't, because I would have beat the shit out of you before you beat the shit out of me. But anyway, next.
So you would hit your mom?
You would hit your mama?
Me and my mama fought before, but I'm not saying it's a proud thing. I regret that
Gran
shit.
mierda.
Yeah, I regret it. That's one of the things in my life that I regret is hitting my mom because I only knew that she wanted the best for me. But I only did that shit because, like I told y'all, like I'm hard headed. Like I don't like listening
They don't
to
have
people.
shit to do
What
with
I
nothing. They
feel
don't
like
have shit to do
it
with
don't do. It
I wish
don't,
my
but
daughter
I was
would.
young. But I was young.
You still young.
I am still young, but I live by. I got my own apartment. I got my own car. I pay my own bills, so it's like nobody can really tell me what the
Yo,
fuck
stop slamming
to
the door,
do.
the nail like
So
that.
nobody can really tell me what to do. It's just like a lot of things happen. Like her life is different. Her life is different. Your life is different. Her life is different. None of y'all, I can guarantee, none of y'all on this table been through the shit that I done been through.
You
I can
think again.
guarantee you that.
Think
No,
again.
She doesn't know what
Think
she's
again.
saying.
We gonna talk
She
after
doesn't
this.
know.
Like I'm not mad at none of y'all, but we gonna talk after this. But I can guarantee that none of y'all on this table been through this shit.
You know what's sad?
Or
The
even-
fact that you think other people can go through the same thing.
No,
or
because I
even
know.
worse.
You know how
Okay,
I know.
because
I
you
know.
probably went through something so damn bad that it
It wasn't
hurts you
that
so
bad.
deeply that now you make
People go
everything
through
around
worse.
you
No.
a cause of that.
People go
Oh,
through
I'm
worse.
the way I am because this and this happened to me. So now I have the right to
No.
act and say however the fuck I want to because of this and this and that. Do you understand how the world would be? Well, it is 2023 now, but the world is the way it is now because of people like you.
It's
No.
her
That
generation.
What
that can't move on from things
No.
and grow and actually heal.
It's
You're
her
saying you
generation.
probably say, "Oh,
No.
this is my healing pattern because you go fucking a bunch of fucking niggas."
Mm-mm. What
Mhm.
happened was
Yeah, that's
I was
probably
in
what
a
it
That's not
situation.
toxic.
No, what
That's-
happened was I was in a situation that I was able to get myself out of. A lot of motherfuckers would have committed suicide. So I'm proud.
Same
to-
here, baby.
Exactly. So I'm
Yeah,
proud.
and I'm not
to
over
be
here acting the way you
because
are.
It ain't about hacking the way I because we different. We supposed to act different. I'm not supposed to act like you. What I'm supposed to act like you?
Okay, but
for?
you're
You're
not
just
proud of the way that you are.
You're
That's why you're
sensitive.
Who
so.
said I wasn't proud? Bitch,
You,
I act-
that's
I
why.
act the way
That's
I
why
act
you're
for
so
a reason.
triggered
don't
and
call her a bitch.
traumatized.
Don't call her a bitch.
I'm sorry. This is how
This
it's
is-
like.
This is why you're so
So-
triggered and
This is how it's
traumatized.
hard.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So it's funny that Jewel says that because this is exactly why like I get mad at this fucking generation. Like when I see like that stupid shit online, like oh main character energy
Yeah.
and all that stupid shit is because you're so self-involved
Mm-hmm.
in your own trauma and your own bullshit that you forget that there's other 8 billion dudes out there in the whole wide fucking world. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
You
And
think
that's
a
a
nigga
victim.
no, you
I'm
think
not
a-
done talking.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And that's a victim mentality because
Mhm.
what you're doing is that you're giving everyone else the burden to cater to your trauma.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, 100%.
Can I
Yep.
say something?
Go
now?
ahead.
You think a nigga will marry you if he knew you was sucking dick in middle school? Just answer that question. Do you think a nigga will marry you if he knew you was sucking dick in middle school?
There's probably a guy that would.
Honestly,
Just answer it. Yes
and
or no.
now in today's society, with how this generation is going, somebody probably would.
Somebody probably would.
If you
but
change the way you are,
no, it's
Yeah,
not
yes,
about,
big
no,
one.
It's not
like
about,
if you're changing, yes, but if you acting
no,
the way you
no.
acting,
Yo,
But
It's
I
about-
honestly don't blame you for the way you're acting. It's because probably you were not surrounded by a family that took care of
I
you,
have.
and you didn't have a father
No.
figure, a mother figure. You had to
No,
you had to
it's
go
not
with the thing.
that.
Oh,
It's-
shit,
it's
bitch.
that-
Then I don't know what the
Pokey,
hell.
hold on. You said you told your brothers you were a hoe and they did nothing about it.
Come on.
No, I
Listen,
told you my
listen.
brother punched me in my
Okay,
shit.
all right, cool. But listen, if my sister had came to me and told me she was hoeing and selling her body and getting paid for sex, I would beat the
Can I
fuck
talk
out of
now?
my sister.
Can I talk now? Being in the profession, like I danced. Like, I started dancing when I was 18.
So you've been a stripper too?
Yeah, I was a stripper.
Okay, so you've been a stripper,
The
you've been an
more we
escort,
Do you
you're a hoe.
know? Do you know how many married men I've met men with girlfriends.
I understand
Like
that.
it's not even
Trust me.
single. So you really think by me meeting all these men, even like a lot of them told me too, like their girlfriend, they have no problems with their girlfriend. It's just the type of men they were. Like you cannot.
Well,
No,
can I tell you
I've been living
something?
in Miami for long enough to have met enough
Exactly.
enough
So you
people like
really
you.
think I
So
wanna
trust
be
me,
a
I
man?
understand.
You really
But
think I
you're
wanna be a
making
man?
you're
Can I
making
tell you
others.
something?
I'm done with
Can I
this.
tell you
I'm
something?
done.
You know how you just said that? Oh, I've been with this dude and this because
Yeah.
you think that you're the only one that's been through that. You know that 53% of women will cheat with a married man, so that don't make you special, mama.
I know. I
Because
never
out
said
of
I
one of every,
cheated.
let
I
me
never
finish
said I
fucking
cheated.
talking. Out of every 2 bitches would have fucked the married man too.
I never
So
said I
there's nothing.
did.
I really want
Can
one of you
I
guys to swing.
finish fucking?
But you're not gonna
talking,
put words
bro.
in my mouth either. 'Cause
I'm
I
not
never
putting
said
words
I
in your mouth. I'm
did.
trying to put knowledge and statistics in your
swing.
fucking
You
head.
don't need
There's
to.
a very
Don't
Yo,
bang
yo,
that
guys,
shit on the
guys,
table.
guys.
What's wrong with you? You want to act all tough like that, bro? What's wrong with you?
People don't like to hear the truth.
Oh my god! And then she says she's a proud hoe and she gets triggered by shit like that. Come on, get out of here.
I only do when hoes act like they not hoes and they try to tell me how to motherfucking move or how to live. It's like you don't have.
You're not happy.
don't-
First of all, you're not happy being a hoe. You
First
just say
of
that
all,
shit
I'm not happy at
So
all.
literally, but
And
you're
I wouldn't be happy in a relationship either because I done been in a relationship. I was miserable as fuck.
okay, and you're taking one relationship to dictate the rest of your
Who said
life.
it was one?
Okay,
Who
whatever
said
it
it
was,
was
you're
one?
21, baby. Like, what's wrong
I'm
with you?
22, not
Okay,
21.
same fucking shit. You have the rest of your life to date people, and
That's
you're taking
true.
those 2, 3, 4 people along with the, you love to say there's 2 billion people in the world. There's
Jules,
2 billion people in the fucking world. What are you doing?
Jules, no disrespect, but your man just said on the last show I was on that he would fuck the other girl that was sitting in this chair. So it's just like situations like that where I know that a man would go out of his way or his character just to do something that I wouldn't like or I would appreciate. Then, bitch, why the fuck would I have any sympathy?
Okay, but the
or any
difference
care
between
in the world? I don't give a
you
fuck. I'm
and
not-
me
Listen,
is that I am strong-minded
living-
enough to know that if
and me
something
too.
did happen to
I'm
me,
not living
I
for
wouldn't go
nobody.
out there
I'm
and
living
act the
for
way
me.
that you do.
Yeah,
okay,
because I'm
I would.
living for me.
you-
That's why.
No,
I'm
you're
living
not.
for
You're
I
not.
am.
No, you're not. You're
I
living
am.
for all those people that made fun of you to prove to
Yeah.
them that you could do this and you could do that.
If that
That's
was
what
the
fuck
case,
you
I would have
living
got
for.
married. If that was
That's
the
what
case,
you
I
living
would have
for.
just married for money like every other woman. I
I'm
would
sorry?
have just married for money like every other
It's
woman.
off. Yeah. Okay, listen, man. Holy shit. This is we've never had an episode like this before.
Nah.
Usually we have some really mature people on the panel. And honestly, the last time you came, we actually had a really good show, which really actually surprises me because we all know you were a proud hoe, but today you're a ghetto hoe.
I am.
Yeah, you're a real
The
ghetto hoe
right-
today.
the right shit.
And also you know, just since you want to throw me under the bus, her and I have a really good relationship.
Exactly. But it don't
If I
matter.
want to fuck a
It
woman,
don't
if I
matter.
want to fuck a woman, I tell her, she knows. So I don't know what that point was that you were trying to make.
The point is that men have their own, like they have the mind of their own. It doesn't matter even if you are in a relationship with her and you know you're not gonna cheat on her.
Mhm.
That's not the point that I'm trying to make. Is that you're gonna cheat on her? That's not my
So
point.
what's the
at all.
point that you're trying
The
to make?
point that I'm trying to make is that men have a mind of their own. Literally, like
So
I
do
don't-
women.
Exactly, but the thing is, I didn't met. That's why I act the way. Even women.
Let me ask you a simple question.
Because I know how men.
Let me
act.
ask you a simple question, Pokey.
So then your mind is not your own because you're acting the way that you're acting because of how men act. Did you hear
Hold
what you
on,
just
real
said?
quick, Pokey. Let me ask you a question. If you were a guy, do you think you would have lasted this long on this show?
Blueface your wife first.
Yes
I'm
or
not gonna lie.
yes or no?
No,
Hold on.
fuck you,
Yo,
man.
chill. If you were a guy, pay attention to us, please. Yo, what's her name, bro? Yaz. Please pay attention to us. Don't read the chat, okay? If you were a guy, do you think you would have lasted this long on this show?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not even gonna lie. Because it already seems like I was when I first came onto here after the first time. I like me as a person. I do my research, so I be looking up stuff. Like I'm a reader. Like I really get into shit.
Okay.
So I was looking up like as a guy. If I was doing that shit as a guy,
Okay.
I would already knew not to come on there.
Okay.
I would already not to come on here.
Yeah. So we had a guy come on this show and act like you actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't seen it.
And we handled that real quick.
Huh?
The way men handle shit real quick. Like we were, I mean, well, I basically told him to get up and we handled that real quick.
That's cool.
But the thing is, women can get away with you acting the way you're acting and nothing happens. Like I can't go up to you right now and tell you to get the fuck up because I'm gonna get dragged on the internet the way I already did. I went viral for telling the bitch to get the fuck out. But it's
Can
like,
can I tell you something? And I don't want you to take it the wrong way, and I don't want
Tell
you
her
to
the
think that
truth.
it's anything. If it was 22-year-old me here right
she would
now,
have whooped your ass.
we would have not gotten this far in
She
this
would have
conversation.
whooped your fucking ass. She would have
Don't say
mopped the
she
floor
would
with
have
you.
mucked me. 'Cause
She would have
then
mopped
You don't know
you.
how I get
We
down.
would've
She would have
But go
mopped
ahead.
you.
gotten
She would have mopped you.
But
nowhere
like I
near
said,
half
you
as
don't know
far in
how I
this
get down. But
conversation.
go ahead.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
She would have mopped you.
Like I
Is that
said, you don't know
it
how I
would've
get down.
never-
But go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. What?
There's a weight class for a reason.
And that don't mean weight don't mean shit.
Yes, it
Bitch, I was
does.
100 pounds whooping bitches over 130. You cannot put weight on nothing.
Bro.
I'm not
Don't
saying
put
that
weight
to
on
say.
nothing.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm
But
not
that's what
saying
he
that
was
to say
saying.
that I'm gonna put my hands on you right now.
No, but
because
that's
I'm
what he
not,
was
because
saying.
You should.
She could.
I have too much to lose.
He's joking.
You don't.
I have no idea.
He's right,
I'm not
He's
a
joking,
professional hoe. Pokey. I
We're
have
not
shit in
fucking-
my life.
God.
I do
You feel me?
too. That's the thing. Like, I don't know why
So-
people be trying to play with me.
But you act like you don't. Nobody's
Really?
trying to play you. You playing yourself because you out here acting like you don't got shit to lose.
Because it's just like, I don't know why people be uncomfortable with the fact
Nobody's
that
uncomfortable. You're
No,
uncomfortable with us asking you questions.
No, but you like you.
I'm
you
not
don't-
uncomfortable.
You don't like the
Speak
fact
into
that
the
I
mic.
call myself you don't like the fact that I
No.
call myself a professional hoe.
I
But
don't
it's-
care
it's
that you
not-
call
it's
yourself
not-
a professional
it's
hoe.
not about
What
it.
I'm saying is that you don't like the fact that you call yourself a professional
and
hoe.
did I say
That's
that?
what I'm saying. You
But
don't
did
have
I
to say
say
it. I
that?
could see it.
But you acting like you know me. That's what the
I do.
problem is.
I
It's
do.
Like, I don't like when people think that they know how I feel.
I do
or
know
they-
you. I know
but you
everything that
don't.
you've said
That's
during this
why I said we
episode,
gonna have a
and I
conversation
know everything
after.
you said
Okay,
during the
all
last
right.
episode.
All right, cool.
I don't like that.
Here's what we'll do, right? Because this show has been
Wild.
so crazy compared to all the other ones. I want to go around the table real quick. Can you give me your thoughts on the show so far?
I'd
Go
be
ahead.
over there scared.
Honestly, I don't really feel like much has occurred.
Yeah,
Just
really?
kind of
Yeah.
a bunch of back and forth.
So you're just
Yeah.
sitting over there. Nothing has occurred
I'm
so
totally
far.
with her.
Not many like valid points were really made.
Yeah, just a lot of hoism over here, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you think so far about the show?
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, I love coming on here.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a
This
good
was a big waste of time for sure.
It
I would
was.
say that. Okay. What about you? What do you think about the show so far? Be honest and speaking to the mic, please.
I like the show. I think it's of quality. Today my experience.
Be honest. Be honest. Be unfiltered.
I don't know. I just feel like there's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. I mean, she clearly has fucked up the show. Be honest. Yes or no?
Why? Because I was.
Yes
doing
or no-
what
yes
y'all
or no?
She was
accused-
doing most of the talking
Thank
and
you.
over talking, but I mean most of the tension and you
Don't
know,
put the attention on me.
Just
if
No,
y'all
but
want me
it's
to
true. It's
talk.
like she's coming on here
you're
playing
talking
like
over
the
everybody. Like
Victim
I'm talking
Olympics.
Yeah, you're talking
Okay, but
over
it's
me.
like I'm sorry.
It's like what?
but it's like if they put this, what do you
She-
expect?
He's asking for my
These
opinion,
are her
and you're talking
final
over
thoughts.
me. It's my
This
final
is her
thought.
last thought.
It's not you, it's
Hey,
just
relax.
like,
It's
what do you
her
expect?
last thoughts of the show.
Oh.
Let her give her last thoughts, and you can
Oh,
have
yeah,
your last
that's it.
thoughts.
Okay.
THOT.
You know what? I,
Go, Mama
I
Tina.
appreciate you coming on and being respectful. I felt like at one point in time you were gonna whoop her ass. I saw it in your eyes.
Yeah, me too.
I saw it in your eyes, and
Mhm.
and you know you're still very feminine about it. But I felt like you would have dragged her ass. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody would have died. I'm just saying.
Girl, what?
Not you, baby, but somebody. Go ahead.
Yo.
Dina looking over there like,
what's wrong with
what?
her? Like, what's wrong with you? You
Because
okay?
I'm mad right now.
Okay, real quick. Give me.
mad.
What do you think so far about this show?
It was bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you were bullshit.
Yeah, then y'all shouldn't have been putting the attention on me. The fuck?
You put that attention on
yourself.
So don't ask me no motherfucking questions if y'all want to know my opinion. If y'all really feel like it was that
Okay.
bad,
All
then
right.
don't ask
Okay.
me
All right.
shit.
Cool. What about you, Dina? Thoughts on the show? What do you think?
I love Unfiltered. I fucks with Unfiltered real hard.
She was on filter tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, was
can
this
we
worse
go
than the
eat
last
after
girl?
this?
Was this
Yeah.
worse than the last one?
Way worse. You want to know why? Because, and I fuck around a lot.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I fuck around and I play around a lot. Obviously, I'm a fucking stand-up comedian, right?
Right.
Like, make me laugh, clown.
Right.
But it's just a level of fucking like. And even the other day on the Sauce Cast, I played around and I was like, no, you know, they asked me my relationship status, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm delusional over this one dude or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've never seen somebody be so delusional to
Her right here.
their
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
like
So
If
yeah,
you could give
like,
her
in
one
my
piece of advice,
whole life.
Let's not
hold
start
on,
again,
hold on,
please.
real quick. One piece of advice would you give her? Because you're a little bit more mature, you're older. What would you give her?
What piece of advice?
Yes, one piece of advice.
Find out who you really are.
Okay.
People fuck with you now because again, you're not a bad person. You're not like you.
I'm not.
Let me finish fucking talking, please.
Okay.
But if you figured out who you really are, besides this whole character that you have, like you would have so many more like opportunities in this world that you'd be able to give to yourself.
Yeah.
Because again, at the beginning of the podcast, and again, I was watching the other episode. I was in the chat the other episode. I remember. You're a very charismatic girl. Yes. You're very funny when you want to be. Like you're cool. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like if you focus more on all of those positive traits about yourself instead of working so hard to be this whole character that you trying to push as your image, you would get so much further in your life, mamita.
Yeah, listen,
so much further.
Listen, I want to thank the chat, man. It's 82 of you guys watching. Make sure you guys like the video, man. Go ahead and share it as well. Thank you guys for rocking with us today, man. One thing before we get out of here, because I don't think you'll ever come back. That whole you being a professional whole situation, yeah, cool. Like it was funny in the beginning, but you took it way too far, right? Cool. You want to be a professional whole, you want to sell yourself, that's cool, but you can't come on here and disrespect people the way you did today. Okay, that's not cool. Thank you so much for coming today, Dr. Kish. We appreciate it. All the super chatters, man. We appreciate you guys so much too. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Have a good night.
Oh no. I would have touched you with a fucking stick.